Boom. Well guys, hello, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright. No, Phoenix Wright, let's try that again. Welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney Trilogy. We're on the second game now. We finished the first 5 episodes of number 1, right? So now we're on number 2. And somehow, when she was, spirit, well, you know, being a spirit medium, Maya was being a spirit medium, and, got possessed, and had a gun. Not too sure how she got a gun, but hey. I guess we'll figure that out in due time. Anyways, here, and continue. Did we? No, we didn't. Here we go. Pearl, sure. Oh. What is it? Is it my hair? Is it too spiky? Not spiky enough. Well, it would appear she ran off. Oh, well. Not much you can do there. Check it here again. 219, Fey Manor, Channeling Chamber. The police are busily running here and there, and I don't see Maya anywhere. Hey, you! Don't touch anything. Look, I really need to ask you some questions. Don't look at me like I'm Nah. Don't look at me like I'm some sort of uncaring jerk. Tell you what, pal. I'll let you ask me a few questions, alright? Appreciate it, there we go. We can get some info, maybe determine how the heck they even had a gun to begin with. I don't think you would need a gun for whatever ritual they're doing. And if they did, I don't think it'd be functional either, but yeah. Let's say Maya, here we go. About Maya. I hate to break this to you, pal, but with the way things look now, that girl's the only one who could have done it. Yeah, only Maya and the victim were inside this room, after all. Wait. It's literally the locked room scenario, wow. There may be a secret way in, maybe. But Maya is... You can ask more about her later, pal. Right now, I've got a job to do and that's collecting evidence. Detective Gumshoe looks like a real professional, yeah. And yet, something about his expression still looks the same. Cause of death, here we go. So, Dr. Gray was shot with a gun, huh? He was shot in the forehead. But he was also stabbed in the chest with a knife. Double fatality, yeah, sure. Okay, what could have happened there? Oh. Let's say that girl who was in the sleeping or whatever did it herself or made it happen. And then a stab was after, maybe? I don't know. Stab could have been after gunshot, maybe. Or what if he was protecting the Maya or whatever, but in front, he got stabbed instead. And the perpetrator tried shooting the gun, and then handed it to her to make it look like she did it. Maya did it. I mean, maybe, and then got out by some way, somehow. Like, maybe underneath the mats there's a way in. I don't really know. I remember hearing 2 gunshots though, right? Anyways, a knife. Basically, the Vic was first stabbed, then he was shot. Yeah. The victim was first stabbed and shot, yeah. What a strange. Strange, yeah. Hey, where'd my key go, man? Where'd my key go? Oh. You know her. I'm really busy right now. I can't take a look at it later, but alright, pal. You didn't even take a glance at it. I'll see if there's other people to talk to. If not, well... Start from there. 219 Crane Village. She's probably scared out of her wits after having a murder take place right by her. Ada. Oh. God, don't let it be me next. Ooh, don't scare me like that, eh? What do you mean? You're the one scaring me. If I weren't so tough, you'd have another dead body on your hands, man. Why, she wasn't even in the room. Any ideas? Sure. Did you see or notice anything that stuck out at you? Nah, well, maybe one thing. What is it? Turns out my poor stomach's not good at handling this kind of thing. Huh. What? Curses and ghosts and stuff coming back to get you. This is just too much, I say. What is too much? Being an occult photographer. That's some scary stuff. So I think I'm gonna try being a celebrity photographer now. Paparazzi is... I don't think many people hold high opinions of them. Yeah, I think it's fairly negative. Basically every manner. Going after photos more within your reach from now on. More glamour, less score. What's up? Oh, yeah. What is it? I took some hot pictures earlier. Oh, remember? I took some pictures at the murder scene inside. Well, she did. 2 even. The seance murder. I sure like the ring of that. It'll be a sensational story. Lotta. Sorry, but my journalistic sense is burning inside me. Hit the cut and run, but I'm heading back in. Gotta beat those cops to the scoop of the century. Ha ha ha. Yep, this is gonna go well. I don't know who's scarier, Lotta or the spirits. She said she was worried, but she's going more into it, so... that doesn't really scream worried, you know. Well, whatever. And why does it feel like we've been through this before? Back in the room. Oh, you madame. You have such impeccable timing. Like, what's all the buzz? Oh no, not her. Alright everyone, listen up, you two pal. I'm going to give you all a brief update, right now. It looks like the investigation's not going to be done until real late. Oh great. That is a terrible shame. I propose that everyone sleep here under the roof of the Fey Manor tonight. Great. What a mess. I can't believe how crazy this day turned out. Maya was arrested and taken away by the police. And I don't see myself getting any sleep tonight. Oh, great. Yep, lovely. Yeah, whatever, man. It's fine. June 20, 8:02 a.m. Fey Manor, meditation room. Yawn. Ugh. Oh. Ooh. Oh. Morning. Morning. I guess I must have nodded off at some point. I hope Maya's okay. I should hurry and get to the detention center ASAP. Oh. Man, oh, that heckin' hurts. So when you yawn, like your eyeballs feel like they're burning or about to pop. Weird sensation, but it is what it is. June 20, 10:34 a.m. Detention center visitors room. Nick. Hi, Maya. What am I going to do? I never imagined it would turn out like this. Calm down, Maya. Take deep breaths. Take deep breaths. I want to know how they got a gun. Come to think of it, the first time I met her, it all started right here, in this detention center. I finally get to see you again, and... It's not your fault. You didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person. But that wasn't you. It doesn't matter. It might as well have been me. I was too weak, and I couldn't control the spirit's power, so... I don't want to bring up the case quite yet, but... You don't have to be nice to me, I understand. Channeling, sure. So you're the master or something of the Korean School of Channeling? Actually, my mother is for now. But since that title is passed from mother to daughter, I guess I will be someday. But many people think that channeling isn't real. That it's all just an act. You believe in us, don't you? Yeah, because I've seen it with my own eyes. When Maya's channeling a spirit, not only her voice, but her whole physical appearance changes. It's a supernatural phenomenon that occurs every time. Sure does, yeah. It happened this time too. Dr. Gray said that he wanted to call the nurse, so... Maya's body must have taken on that nurse's appearance. But what if she didn't and it's another one? Maybe. What happened? What exactly happened in the channeling chamber? Did she black out? Doesn't remember. I went into that room with Dr. Gray, locked the door, and sat down across from him. Okay. We closed our eyes, and I began the channeling. This is sounding kind of creepy, like the beginning of a scary story. Oh, I can see that. I feel like the beginning of a lot of stories or horror stories have possession. In some way or another. This is sounding kind of creepy, like the beginning of a scary story. Although I have to admit, I do like my scary stories as well. Depends, like I like, you know, going to bed with them, right? Like, you know, listening to them while falling asleep, but Sometimes they're way too fucking long. You're like 2.5 hours. You're like, I mean, I could do at 1.5 speed, and I'm not gonna finish on time. Heck, yeah, whatever. I fall asleep all the time during it, and I don't remember it, but they all sound familiar. Like, if I try watching it after I fall asleep during it, it'll sound all familiar. Like I already know it in the back of my head, but I don't. And it's like, ah, whatever. Anyways, here, and that's the last thing I remember. What? After a spirit comes into my body, I lose myself, my consciousness. Then, you don't remember a single thing. When I came to, I was being held in my aunt's arms, and there was blood all over my clothes. Oh, but I do remember having a dream. Yeah, I guess it could be blood splatter from the knife. Because there isn't gonna be that much blood splatter with brain, right? With the head, probably brain matter. No, whatever. Oh, but I do remember having a dream. Dream. Push on. What kind of dream did you have while you were channeling? I can't remember it all that well, but I was dead and buried in the ground. I couldn't move, and it was unbearable, really suffocating. It went something like that. I see. I have no idea what to say to that. But did you not die in the car crash and was rather woke up? Did like one nurse or whatever? You killed me, right? Did they misdiagnose her as dead? That she was stuck in there? Maybe. What a way to go. I mean, bright side, you probably, if you're able to remain calm, likely have carbon dioxide poisoning eventually and then die. Which, I mean, I don't think it's painful, to my knowledge. I mean, is it here, Oh, now I have to see here, Is carbon dioxide poisoning painful? Here we go. No, I think this is well, I think it isn't, but I'm searching it up and all I get is medically assisted death and stuff like that, but whatever. I see. I have no idea what to say to that. I just said stuff about it though, man. Yeah. Would definitely be unfortunate though, and a pretty crappy dream, although I guess if I had a dream like that, it'd just be like, oh, well, sucks just like I guess, whoa. Anyways, there was a really familiar smell too, under the ground. Yeah, I can't quite place it, but I know I've smelt that same scent before. I guess this is about all the information I'm going to gather for today. I'll be back later, Maya. In the meantime, please make sure you prepare it, okay? Oh, what is it? The document requesting me to be your attorney, of course. What's wrong? Are you sure? I mean, I'm guilty. I'm a murderer. I mean, to be fair, I guess you could go, not of sound mind. You could probably make that defense there. I mean, if you make it seem like she's in a cult and whatever, and she's being kind of, whatever they call it, and to break down, you can maybe make it work, although it's not really inexcusable for a psychiatric ward or whatever, but once you seemed clear, it would be more fine, maybe. Maybe. I mean, I'm guilty, I'm a murderer. No one's decided that yet. But I did. I killed that person with these 2 hands. That's enough, Maya. It's hopeless. If you defend me, you'll lose, I'm sure. Stop it. Help me. Nick, help me. I'm scared. Don't worry, I will. Don't worry, I will. When is the trial? It sounds like tomorrow. As usual. Hero prep time, yep. Alright, I'm going now. Wait. This jewel. This is called a Magatama. It's a magical charm and it's always protected me. Magatama, eh? I know that's in Persona 5 Royale. I mean, I think it's Persona, right? Yeah, I remember I got one. Faulty summoning or whatever. Anyways, give this to Pearly, and I'm sure she'll lend you her spiritual powers. Magatama received from Maya. Maya's Magatama. Slightly translucent, it's small, but it has a deep, profound aura about it. Well... Can you tell me more about it? Make sure you show that to Pearly, okay, Nick? I'm sure she'll be a big help to you. Oh, well, I was kind of hoping for more info here, but whatever. Surprised we can go here so quick, it's only like 2 hours. Like, it's only like, you know, I thought it'd take a lot of time, whatever. June 20th, Crane Village. I have to save Maya no matter what. It's her life on the line. What in the world happened in that room yesterday? We also need to gather info, sure. June 20, Fey Manor Meditation Room. The meditation room nurtures all mediums, young and old. Even mediums in training had wager. But it's pretty deserted today. Probably because of the murder yesterday, yeah. I mean, probably. I mean, yeah, at least the whole area isn't, like, sectioned off. Or else it'd be much more... Nope. Much more difficult and stuff like that, anyways, here. Check the channeling chamber first here, might as well. It looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today. I should take this chance and thoroughly check this room. If I'm lucky, I might uncover a clue or two. Oh man. Oh, Mr. Wright. Good morning. I am on my way to go meet Mystic Maya. And I thought to bring her some items to make her feel more at home. Namely, tea so bitter you lose your tongue and jaw-droppingly large strawberry desserts. Well, weird combination, but I guess, drink the tea first. I'm guessing the strawberry dessert's gonna be even more sweet, right? If you get used to bitter or whatever. I'm sure Maya will be very grateful. That's Mystic Maya, good sir. She is one scary lady. Oh, dear. Sweet Mystic Maya. Bro wept constantly for you last night, as did I. I know it's important for me to search the site, but I should ask her some questions too, while I have the chance. What happened? Yeah. I would like to ask you a few questions about what happened yesterday. Do you mean that awful tragedy? Yep. That man murdered me. So I killed him. Maya. Step away from there. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. Yeah, I remember that. Can I get more info? What happened here in this room after I left? Well, first, I struck Mystic Maya on the head. Make her go unconscious, correct? That is correct. Next, I performed the spirit severing technique. Spirit severing technique. The spirit of that nurse was inside of Mystic Maya's body. I used the technique to send the nurse's spirit back to the other world. I wonder if this kind of testimony is even admissible in a court of law. I mean, you could say it and just don't think it would have much credibility, right? Anyways. By the way, what is this room exactly? The channeling chamber. This room was created for the sole purpose of preventing such a tragedy as yesterday. What do you mean? Sometimes, when an inexperienced medium calls in an especially strong spirit, that spirit may become violent and revolt, as you witnessed yesterday. Revolt, but how? When a spirit enters a medium's body, she loses her will and herself steps aside. To put it another way, the spirit is borrowing the medium's body, good sir. But isn't that extremely dangerous? An experienced medium has a little problem controlling a spirit. But Maya, Mystic Maya, that was her first channeling, and that was why I insisted on locking the door. However, I never thought that would be calling danger upon the client himself. I am grateful that one of our heirlooms was not damaged in this horrible incident, but I'm just wondering how she got a gun. I was no questioning how in tarnation she got a gun, or whatever. And that would be that folding screen there. It is the Khura'in sacred writings, along with the Khura'in sacred urn. They are this village's most treasured possessions. If I ever found out that something had happened to either one, oh, the humanity. Odd for her to be worrying about the folding screen at a time like this. I guess this isn't just some dilapidated old screen after all. Pearl, fine. So, how is Pearl today? Mr. Wright. Yeah, in this world, Pearl is my most treasured possession. When compared to even Mystic Maya, Pearl has the spiritual power to become a master. That's very impressive. So now, the women of the branch family have thought themselves to be inferior. But Pearl is different. Her spiritual strength is so great, it's even greater than some of the main family. Yes, Pearl is a channeling prodigy. Pearl is a channeling prodigy. And it is the pride of the branch family. Wow, she's really fired up now. In any case, our world is so different from yours. Perhaps it is best for you to quit, good sir. Quit what? No. Here, well, might as well examine A. It's a beautiful and expensive folding screen. It also looks quite old. There seems to be some sort of sacred text written on it, but I can't read. It's a hole. This has been made by a bullet. There's a bullet there, eh? By a bullet, looks like a bullet hole, yeah. Folding screen added to the court record. Folding screen about 8 inches off the ground is a small hole that looks like a bullet hole. Night. Okay, anyways, let's see here. Well then, I do believe it is time for me to take my leave. Alright. Please tell Maya I said hi. What was that? Mystic Maya. I will tell her. Oh, man. So annoying. I guess this is an altar, whatever it is. It feels very important. A mirror-like object with a cloudy reflective surface. And some branches of a sacred tree have been set in a predetermined arrangement. I'd guess they're used during the channeling. Why is the tree sacred now? I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's see here, anything else I could explore? Anything around? Nope. How'd the blood stain here? Here we go. This is where the medium sits, I assume. There are 4 panels of this flooring. The straw on the flooring feels a little damp, probably from the humidity in the air. No matter what I do, my eyes keep getting drawn to the pool of blood in the center here. Normal. The meditation room is on the other side of this very heavy-looking door. The lock on it is broken because, well, I broke it. I mean, we were outside, so no one could have gotten through there, but there was a bullet hole back there. I'm guessing this guy was right here, and mine would have been right there. So the gunshot should have went this way, right, but it went through that paper, which leaves to some questioning about whatever. It doesn't seem possible, but I managed to break it pretty badly. When we want to do something bad enough, people can do the most amazing things. Yeah. It's a bit too convenient, man. A bit too convenient in my opinion. Well, I think we've explored all that we can. Finding a way. Maybe we'll see the kid here. Maybe. No, little Pearl isn't here today. Maybe she's at school. Well, not like I can do anything here. We've already examined everything. Let's go side room. I think that box is new. Oh, hey. Like, you're that guy from yesterday. The, dentist guy. Oh, great. No, I'm a lawyer. That's right. Mr. Smith, Esquire. That's right. Wait, I mean, you're wrong. My name is Wright. Smith, Wright. Well, I got like 3 letters at least. I don't think she gets the point. Anyway, why are you here? So, like, I study this thing called parapsychology at this college and she's pretending to be dumb, man. Definitely pretending here. You told me about that yesterday, the sesamiology too. What I'd really like to know is why you're still here today. Oh, so, like, that's what you meant. Like, you should have been more, like, clear about it. Oh, why do I have to hear it, like, so many times? Yeah, whatever. This is sorry, my bad. No, it's okay. Like, it's really... Oh, man. That's it. Why'd you stop mid-sentence? Did I? So, like, what was I talking about again? If Lada ever wanted another genuine mysterious phenomenon, right here. Eeny meeny. So, why are you still here today? Like, there's so much for me to, like, study here. Like, what? Like, the medium's training, or like, how they inherit their spiritual power. I suppose, this village is the real thing after all. So, like, I asked if I could stay here for, like, a little longer. She sure seems like that carefree type, at least, on the surface, yep. What happened? Have you heard about the murder? It's, like, totally scary. She says, with a silly smile plastered on her face. So, do you know anything about it that might help? Somehow, I don't think she has a grip on reality, let alone what's going on here. The victim. About the victim, Dr. Gray. I don't know who you're talking about. Like, wait, I think you asked about him, like, yesterday, too. That's right, her reaction yesterday when I asked was oh no. Bit of shock. You and Dr. Gray knew each other, right? There it is, yep. I don't know any Dr. Gray. No, really. Then what was all that talk about him earlier? Well, like, a long time ago. I was like a patient, yeah. Okay, she's definitely hiding something from me. Like, is something wrong? Oh, whatever. Like, I'm really sorry, but... And I know, like, you totally had your heart set on it, but I can't, like... I haven't said anything about giving this to you. Oh my, heck. But I can't, like, take it. Whatever, man. Wow, it's a Magatama. Oh, you shouldn't have. It's so totally not for you. Hey, like, it's not nice to freak me out like that. That should be my line, heck. Oh, well. Hit here this time around. There it is. Ah, you surprised me. No, whatever. And how are you today? I guess she isn't open to friendly chatting. Oh, she's still holding something in her hand. It looks like the same thing she had yesterday, the key, yeah. This should work, eh? Oh yeah, Maya said to give this to you. I'm in trouble now. If Morgan sees us like this, I'll be the one. I'll be the next one they're channeling. That's Mystic Maya's. Oh, she actually spoke. Who are you? I'm Phoenix Wright. I worked with Maya. You worked with Mystic Maya. You're Mr. Nick, right? Excuse me. I bet I know who she picked Nick up from. Yep. I know who you are. You're Mystic Maya's special someone. Oh, what? Wait a second, hold up. Mystic Maya's special someone. What? That's out of left field. Whoa. What? So then, of course, you're going to help Mystic Maya, aren't you? That's what you're going to do, right? Well, yeah, I will. Oh, wow. It's like a beautiful fairy tale. That earnest look shining brightly in your eyes. It must be true love. Oh my. Oh my, oh heckin' my. Oh heckin' me, oh my. Well. What? Why am I being boiled into a right-foot lobster by this little kid? I'm so jealous of Mystic Maya. What a wonderful relationship. Oh wait, I mean, things aren't like... Yeah, I can tell you're a good person. Alright, Mr. Nick. I may be small, but I'm going to help you in any way I can. You see this here. Are you interested in Korean's traditional sayings too, Mr. Nick? The Korean sacred writings are on this folding screen. Oh, is that what's written on it? Actually, what caught my eye was this hole in it. It's a very old screen. So I think that maybe bugs made it by eating through it. It sure doesn't look that way to me. Pearl, yeah. Pearl, are you friends with Maya? I feel very grateful to be friends with her. She's so great. I want to be like Mystic Maya when I grow up. I really look up to her. Wow. I had no idea Maya was so revered. Usually when people don't use Mystic Maya's title, I get mad. Oh, sorry. She can be like, well, you guys are close, so it's whatever, right? Something like that. But if it's you, Mr. Nick, then it's okay. Because you're special to her, yep, great. Where in the world did she get an idea like that? By the way, I mean, it has to be Maya who did it, right? Had to have been Maya. Who told her, man. Yeah, whatever. By the way, this may be rude, but which channeling school are you from? Which channeling school? Yes, for example, I study the Korean technique. Yeah. I get it. No. I'm a lawyer. Lawyer. Yep. Is that related to spirit mediums in any way? None that I know of. Wait, are you telling me you don't know what a lawyer is? I'm sorry, but I have no idea. Maya did say Pearl doesn't know much about the outside world. The item in your hand. What's that you've got there, Pearl? Oh, this. I found it yesterday. If you want it, I can give it to you. Sure, accept it. Alright, well, if you really want to give it to me. You look like a child at... You look like a child at a toy store, Nick. Mr. Nick. She not only speaks in a refined manner, but laughs in one too. That key added to the court record. Old steel key, a green jewel is set in the center of the key's grip. Mr. Nick. Yes, Pearls. I can call you that, right? You're too cute just to call you Pearl. So, or whatever, Gonna have to there. Kind of strange job, or whatever. It's kind of weird. Feels like normally a nickname is supposed to be shorter, you know. Nickname is supposed to be shorter, so why would you add another letter? Weird. Anyways, sure, Mr. Nick, are you sure it's okay for me to have this Magatama? Yeah, it's okay. I was told to give it to you. But I can't accept something like this. All I really should do is charge this Magatama with spiritual energy. Spiritual energy? Ah. Hey, it's radioactive now, let's go. Please take this. I'm sure it will be helpful. What do you mean? It will let you see people's secrets. See people's secrets? Yes. If it's alright with you, I would like to accompany you for a little while. I can explain the Magatama's power to you when we meet someone hiding a secret. So like this girl here. Hello again. We seem to be seeing a lot of each other today. She's like totally cute. Is she like your daughter? What? No. How old do you think I am? It radiates softly with a mysterious light. Wow. Look at my Magatama. You shouldn't have. It's totally not for you. Oh man. Didn't work. The victim, here we go. I want to ask you about the victim, Dr. Gray. I, totally don't know him. Oh, well. What is that? You can see it, can't you, Mr. Nick? You can see the lock on that person's heart. Oh, what? Yeah, kind of. This is the power of the Magatama. Only you can see these psyche locks, Mr. Nick. Psyche locks, huh? The more someone wants to hide their secret, the more locks you will see. If it's only one, I think you can easily unlock it. Unlock? But how? Please use Mystic Maya's Magatama on this person, and let's remove the lock. I have no idea what she's talking about, but guess I'll give it a try. You must be careful though, Mr. Nick. If you make a mistake, it will hurt you. Oh, sure. If you don't think you have the proof you need, you must have the courage to stop. Well, I've got to start somewhere. Let's give this key unlocking a try. The victim. I'm going to ask you again, did you know Dr. Gray? I totally don't know that guy, you're totally more persistent than a roach. This girl is hiding something, I'm sure of it. I guess I have no choice but to remove this lock. Alright, so first I have to use Maya's Magatama. How do we use it? Can't use it. Do I present it or whatever then? I mean, I guess present's gonna work, right? Oh, the victim. Eeny meeny, I believe you do know who Dr. Gray is. I told you, how many times do I, have to repeat myself? If you're, so totally sure, then where's, your proof? While it may be possible that you never actually met Dr. Gray in person, I do believe you might have at least indirectly known of him. What do you mean? Indirectly? I should try to show him that the possibility existed for now. So something that shows a possible connection between eeny, meeny, and... So something that shows a possible connection between Eeny and Dr. Gray. Surgical clinic director, I don't think I have enough evidence yet. I should investigate and gather some more clues before I try again. We'll discuss this later, you. A lot I won't try. This may probably not work, but whatever. That I can't get the info I want to use, man. Like, indirectly, yeah. You mean Dr. Gray, yeah. Research, nah. You know, when they say hurt me, I'm kinda curious here. Here's your proof. Like, what is that? Ouch. I guess it doesn't have anything to do with it, huh? Oh, it hurts me that way. Gotcha, gotcha. Rose did warn me. If you make a mistake, it will hurt you, she said. If I don't have enough evidence, I should probably stop. I should take another look at the court record and think it through one more time. Hey, let me go back. Okay, is that what happens? Go on, sure. Don't have enough data or evidence here at all. Meditation room, here we go. Hey, it's you, pal. You're going to be her lawyer, I bet. Yes. Oh, I really feel bad for you, pal. Just this once, I wish I could be on your side. Hey, what about Edgeworth? You were on our side then as well. Detective Gumshoe. Yeah, but I shouldn't be saying that kind of stuff to you. Hey, you're a cute kid. Haha, I'm not scary. Honest. Well, I never knew Gumshoe liked kids. Hey, I know. I'll show you something cool. Now this, it's a real, genuine pistol. Hey, no. Detective Gumshoe, what are you doing showing her something that dangerous? Oh, sorry. Maya's guilt. What about Maya and the charges against her? I don't think you can win, pal. If you're talking about proof, you've got a few pieces. You've got proof. Yeah, pal. That puffy-haired photographer... Oh. Hi, Zach. Anyways, yeah, pal. That puffy-haired photographer is going to testify tomorrow. Again. Well, I mean, hey. Hopefully they don't make stuff up. Last time they kinda made stuff up. Kinda caused a problem. Well, hopefully it's not gonna happen again. He must be talking about Lotta, actually. Speaking of Lotta. I took some hot pictures earlier. Well, remember, I took some pictures at the murder scene inside. Yeah, I know you did. Lotta's hot pictures. I wonder what her camera captured. Besides, you must have realized by now, pal. There's no way anyone other than Maya Bay could have done it. Well, there was a gunshot through the screen. About 8 inches off the ground, How high is 8 inches, actually? Okay. Thinking about it, they're really not that high. I'd be like if someone was kind of ducked underneath or whatever. If someone was like ducked underneath during the time, then shot it from there, maybe. Other than that, they'd probably be laying down. Yeah, whatever. What am I supposed to say to Pearls now? The victim, sure. About Dr. Gray. The victim wasn't super famous, but people still knew who he was. His face was all over those tabloid shows last year. Yeah, I know. I was looking through some newspapers from last year and... Oh, here we go, here's some evidence. Oh, I could have sworn I had. I cut an article out, but I guess I must have lost it. Oh, come on, man. Please tell me he didn't, I'm gonna need it. Anyways, he's searching through his pockets, and boy, are those big. It looked really interesting, too. Hey, do you have a copy, pal? A copy of that article? I think Dr. Gray might have brought a copy to the office when he came by. Okay, that's where the evidence is gonna be. Sure, we can take that. Tomorrow's trial. About Maya's trial tomorrow. I've got 2 pieces of news for you, pal. Ooh. Yeah, bad news and even worse news. Oh, great. So which do you want to hear first? I don't really care. It doesn't change the fact that I'm not going to like it. Your point. Bad one and bad one. Wait. How is Von Karma? How is Von Karma here? He literally... What? Oh. He committed murder. How was he? What? Did he get, like, backed up by a judge or whatever? Holy, how? Anyways, alright, pal. Well, the prosecutor for the trial is Prosecutor Von Karma. What? Von Karma? Entry Von Karma. He was an awe-inspiring veteran prosecutor. He never lost a case in the 40 years of his career, and he raised a fearsome disciple. The horrible aftertaste of the evil he force-fed me is something I'll never forget. I thought he got charged. Wait a sec. But didn't Von Karma stand trial and... That's where the other piece of bad news comes in. Von Karma you're facing tomorrow is actually his successor. Oh. Okay, not as bad, not as bad. I'm like, no way he's back. Heck. Successor. I thought that was Edgeworth. Sure. So, who is this successor to Von Karma? Literally, pal. It's Prosecutor Von Karma's kid. This kid became a prosecutor really young, like 13, and hasn't lost a trial since. 13. A prodigy, great. That's what they call a prodigy, pal. Yep. Kid, huh? Wait a sec. This is 13. The kid became a prosecutor at the age of 13. I mean, a prodigy like that. I would have heard something about... Oh, no. The kid was born and raised in Germany, pal. That country's got a lot of stuff and is a great place to develop a person's talents. Germany, huh? That's probably why I've never heard of this person. Ugh, still. All it takes is someone mentioning the name Von Karma. And I get terrible flashbacks to that case. D6, right. I wonder how Edgy's doing, eh? Wonder how. Anyways, stop and get a grip on yourself, Phoenix. Yep. None of that matters anymore, now that he's gone. Oh. I better shut my mouth. What? I'm not gonna give you any information about evidence, pal. Oh. Fine. Here we go. Phew. It feels like I've been gone forever, but it's only been 1 day. Oh, that's right. The paper, yeah. Where's that newspaper Dr. Gray brought the other day? Ah, here it is. Right on top of my desk. Perfect. This is the only thing he's left behind that's going to be of any help. Newspaper clipping 1 added to the court record. 1 year ago on May 2nd, 14 patients died from malpractice at Gray Surgical Clinic. There we go. Now I'll go back. Nope, I know it's far away, but hey, you get it quick, it's not too bad. Like, imagine if it was actually 2 hours and you could only go back and forth a certain number of times. Ugh. Would definitely be problematic, eh? Anyways, here. There we go. Now we can continue. Perfect. Victim. Eeny meeny, I believe you do know who Dr. Gray is. I told you. Like, how many times do I, like, have to repeat myself? If you're, like, so totally sure, then where's, like, your proof? While it may be possible that you never actually met Dr. Gray in person, I do believe you might have at least indirectly known of him. Like, what do you mean? Like, indirectly, I should try to show that the possibility existed for now. The paper! Here's your proof. Like, what is that? Ouch. It didn't. Man. Man, fine. Apparently we didn't go far enough. Guess we show the paper clipping to Gumshoe here then. Here it is. Dr. Gray brought this over to my office the other day. And, hey, it's that news story. The one about the malpractice suit. Yep. 14 patients died and it caused a huge stink. Yeah. But that's not all, pal. Things only got worse after that. You mean the car accident the nurse died in? Oh, here we go. I brought my own clipping with me today. Here, pal. This is for you. Alright, thanks. Newspaper clipping 2 added to the court record. Mini. Nurse at Gray Surgical Clinic died after falling asleep at the wheel. Mini. Mini, and eeny, meeny. Okay, sure, yep. Oh, I'm dumb, my bad. Try that again. And now this'll work. 140%. It's gonna work fine. I thought the newspaper would be enough, but obviously it wasn't. Why did I even think it would be? Perfect, now we have it. Take a look at this newspaper clipping. Like, what is it? A story about an accident? Please read the victim's name. Mini. Mini is a pretty rare last name, wouldn't you say? Miss Mini Miney wouldn't happen to be a relative of yours, would she? So you noticed. She was my older sister. There it is. I'm sorry about your loss. Sister. Was she a nurse, perhaps, at Dr. Gray's surgical clinic? Gray Surgical Clinic. I don't think I need to tell you that the clinic was run by the victim, Dr. Turner Gray, which is how you knew of Dr. Gray. You knew him through your sister. Hey, there we go. Unlock successful. Hey, sure, we take it. The victim, here we go. Please, tell me all you know about Dr. Gray. My sister's name was Mini. She was like a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic. That's what I thought, yep. I heard that, like, Dr. Gray was really tough on people. Like, a total slave driver. My sis was, like, always coming home totally wiped out because she was overworked. Overworked and then a slip-up occurred. Gotcha. Wiped out. So that's why she fell asleep at the wheel. That guy, like, drove my sis so hard. So, like, that's why the accident happened. The one where 14 patients died from malpractice? Yeah, like, I think that was the doctor's fault, too. Huh. My sis was pushed by, like, everyone's expectations and, like, her duties and stuff. And that pushed her to her death. Oh. I'm sorry. So, like, are we done? I've, like, already told my story to, like, everyone. Do you understand now, Mr. Nick? This is how a psych lock works. Well, I don't plan to pry into people's hearts unless I absolutely need to. The lock this time was pretty easy, but you might meet people who aren't as willing to give in later on. If you don't have enough proof, be careful. And know when to stop trying. Sure. Is she here yet? Nope. I was wondering if the girl was back via mom, and I could use it. Although she probably know what I was doing, but... Here we go. Mr. Nick. What's wrong? I have never left Kring Village. Really? Wow, that's, pretty amazing. You were going to meet with Mystic Maya, aren't you? Please tell her I said hi. Hey, wait. She ran off, again. Well, I know Eni's secret now, but I still don't have any idea how I'm going to save Maya. I don't even know if I should go in there with a smile or a straight face. Smile. Always better right to smile than nothing at all. What am I supposed to do? I'm almost out of time. Can I really do anything? Can I really save her? Sorry to keep you waiting. Oh, must be Maya. It's been a long time, hasn't it, Phoenix? Maya's sister. Mia, there it is, Mia Fey. That voice. Well, Mia, there it is. Even without me being here, it looks like you've learned to stand on your own. Yeah, she died way too early, heck. Mia. He's Maya's older sister and my mentor. She was a top-notch defense lawyer, but a certain case forced her into retirement. That's one way to put it, yeah. But whenever I'm in trouble, she comes to help, just like this. Her spirit comes back from the other world and borrows Maya's body for a bit. Here we go. Oh, speaking of Mia, hey. Hey, Mia. Hey, Mia. What a quinky dink, eh? Anyways. Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face in front of your client. A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets. And especially when it's bad. Mia. You can't smile at the end if you haven't been smiling the whole way there. In any case, the face you're making now is no face to show a client, Phoenix. Oh, but... So, tell me all about it. I'm going to guess that my sister is in a lot of trouble. Again. Exactly, Mia, it's your name as well. The character has your name. My name, I never see my name in media. Ever, never. Although, it's fine. Anyways, I told her everything about what had happened in the last 2 days. Mia closed her eyes, deep in thought, while she listened. I see. Mia, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? It's pretty clear what a good lawyer does in this situation. Bluff their way out. And that is, tell me please, believe in your convictions. And fight for the complete acquittal of your client. Yeah. Not guilty. You think Maya's not guilty? How can you be so sure? I know she is, and I'll give you a hint as to why. Yes? Mediums can't have dreams. Mediums can't have dreams. So was a memory. So it actually, the person was buried alive. Oh yikes. Sleeping pills might have, I don't know, maybe lowered her heart rate or whatever, or made it faint enough to where she seemed dead. They can't. From what you told me, it sounds like Maya was having a dream while channeling. Yeah. She said she had dreamt that she had died and had been buried in the ground. But that isn't possible. You've heard it from her, I'm sure. When a medium channels, her own spirit disappears, which means that it's impossible for her to dream during that time. Then, what does this mean? I think it's safe to bet that Maya was set up. Set up. It's up to you to blow the lid on this case tomorrow and show how she was set up. Oh great, yeah. Evidence. How am I supposed to prove her innocence when I have nothing to go on? If you're looking for a clue, it's already in your hands. It is. Just as it sounds, Phoenix. You already hold the key. Really? Come on, show me the key to this case. The key, huh? Alright, I'll show it to her. The key I hold. I'm assuming she means the actual key and not the bullet hole. Mia, have you seen this key before? Ah, the key. It's literally the key to understanding everything that's happened in this case. This key. Phoenix, listen, right now. That key is sitting in your hand. Over. It shouldn't be. It contradicts the facts. What does she mean? Wait. There should only be one key, right? But I have another key. It shouldn't have left the chamber, but Pearl got it. So how did it leave the chamber? Which means it's not... Oh, I get it. Which means it's not, actually... thought there might be another way in. Secret way. Anyways, I'm certain this key will be the piece of evidence that makes your case tomorrow. You already know everything you need to know. You know what the key to this case is. That is enough. But... how can they win tomorrow without knowing who the real murderer is? Ooh. Who could have... Eeny. Meeny. Yeah. I didn't know it at the time. But this day was going to end with a turn for the surprising. Mamma mia! What? What's wrong? That's right. Only I can see the psych locks. Which means... Mia must know something about the real murderer. But for this to be something that she would hide under lock and key from even me. What in the world is going on? To be continued. Holy crap, that's with a lot of locks, so it's like, oh no. I don't like that. It's supposed to be do. Not that. No, whatever that was. And it was here. June 21, 9:48 a.m. District Court, Defendant's Lobby number 3. What? Prosecutor Von Karma, you mean? No, I heard it's his successor this time. Successor. And he probably holds a grudge, yep. Manfred Von Karma was a really sinister man. He pulled all sorts of nasty tricks, all so he could win. He was a man obsessed with the word perfection. He had a perfect record for 40 long years. Who knows what sorts of dirty tricks he used to get each of those guilty verdicts, yeah. And now, his successor. I wonder what kind of person they will turn out to be. It's no good. Mistake Maya. Early. Wait, Pearl's here. You should up. Thanks for coming all this way. I was really worried about you. Hey, where's your mother? Didn't you two come together? Mother is watching over the trainees. She said they have training for 2 days straight with no breaks. Oh, then, you came all by yourself? Yep, I snuck out of the manor and followed the map. Don't tell me you walked all the way here. Of course not, I ran. Talk about some next level endurance. I can't, oh my. If it takes 2 hours by train, oh man. Pearly, what about the train? Oh, What's a train? I give up. It's time, isn't it? I'm really scared. What if Von Karma tries to do something to me? At least I know Mr. Edgeworth would be nicer to me than Von Karma. Mr. Edgeworth? Who is that? He's Nick's rival. Well, he's also a friend. I still remember him as though I'd seen him only yesterday. Objection. Every trial was a scorchingly fierce battle until the very end. It was always back and forth with them. But when you're rivals for life... Maya, please don't mention that name ever again. Oh, but why Nick? I'm sorry, Maya. I forgot you don't know. He's gone. And he's not coming back. What? Oh, wait a second. What's that supposed to mean? Court will commence shortly. Please proceed into the courtroom. Let's go. Now's not the time to talk about that anyway. Man, you make it sound like he's dead. Ow. Anyways, we're making it sound like he's dead. Nick. Okay. June 21, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. Court is now in session for the trial of Maya Fey. Are the prosecution and the defense prepared? Huh. That's Von Karma's daughter, eh? I guess... I thought it was maybe like, gray hair because of old. Nope. Guess it runs in the family, sure. What is with this kid? Ahem, Mr. Wright, are you prepared? Huh? Yes, Your Honor. Why does he always seem mad at me? Mr. Phoenix Wright. Oh, no. He must be a little shocked because I am a woman, correct? Hold on. So she's the famed successor to Prosecutor Von Karma. I am Franziska Von Karma, the prodigy. I see. I gave up a promising career in Germany and came to this country for one sole reason. Revenge. Hey, why do you have a whip? Why do you have a whip? Revenge. Is this about her father, Manfred Von Karma? If it's something of a personal nature, I'm sure you can. Ow, I'm talking. That's not gonna fly, man. Get your whip off, man. If you interrupt again, my whip will do the speaking for me. Please speak with your mouths like a normal person. I beg of you. Yeah. Make no mistake, I will defeat you. Prepare to go down, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Oh man, heck. Prosecutor Von Karma, your opening statement, please. Those of Von Karma blood have only one fate. And that is perfection. The defendant Maya Fey will find no escape from her guilt on my watch. But very well. What is the defense's position, Your Honor? Does the defense wish to enter a plea of not guilty? Yes. Foolish fool who foolishly dreams of foolish dreams foolishly, 10 minutes. I give the defense 10 minutes before it changes its plea. That's right. I'll have you running for the justified self-defense plea in no time. Justified self-defense. A plea usually reversed for when a person unintentionally kills in defense of themselves. We could very easily make a solid case that it was self-defense, but... The defense stands by the plea of not guilty, Your Honor. Because the plea justified self-defense is to say you did kill someone. How foolish. How foolishly foolish of you, eh? If that's how you want to play it, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then I shall now call the first witness. She's just as scary as her father. Like father, like daughter, I suppose. Hey, Gummy. Witness your name and occupation. Yes, sir. My name is Dick Gumshoe. I'm a detective at the local precinct. Not, sir, right? Get to the point already. Explain to the court the details of this murder. Yes, sir, if everyone would please look at this map. The channeling chamber has no windows and the door was locked shut. At the time of the murder, only the victim and the defendant were in the room. What were they doing in there? They were channeling a spirit, sir. Channeling a spirit. That's quite the look of disbelief there, Your Honor. Anyway, a few minutes after the channeling started, gunshots were heard coming from inside the room, sir. A few of the witnesses broke the door down and rushed into the room. And that's when they found that the victim was already dead, correct? There's gotta be another way in though, huh? Anyways, I believe this is one of the most open and shut cases I have ever presided over. Hey, gamer. Hey, Secret, did you know I once went to jail for stealing kitchen utensils? No, I did not. And that seems like a pretty, weird thing to go to jail over. It was a whiskey you were willing to take. It was a whiskey I was willing to take. It's a pun. Nice. I've been in a jail cell before. But that was for a school trip or whatever. Back when I was youngin' or whatever, like grade 5, I think, we went to the jail. Well, Stanley jail, man. Yeah. Stanley jail, an ambulance / firefighting area or whatever. You know, it's kind of like everything all in one. Went there to take a tour of ambulances as well, and their dorms or whatever. I remember I had a whole bunch of like stuff strapped onto me. Like I was test dummy or whatever that show how the ambulance equipment worked and whatever. I got like it hanging everywhere, man. Those suction cups, man. Anyways. You almost went to jail actually, but you will not tell what for. Though not because it's bad, but it was me being stupid. I've never really been close to getting to jail either, man. I don't know, man. I was always a goody two-shoes, man. Always a goody two-shoes. So I did, like, you know, I kind of wish I would have done some stupid stuff back in the day. Then you get some good stories and stuff like that, but I was, you know... Basically, for me, a whole childhood was me shut in my room playing games, and then going to school. Then not in school playing games. So, I mean, I envy sometimes. You do some dumb stuff when you're a kid. It gets forgotten, but you have good stories, and you lived life a bit more. But it is what it is, eh? Anyways, I believe this is one of the most open and shut cases I have ever presided over. And that's why it was stupid. Basically prank called the cops once and my parents had to stick up for me and I'm not in jail. That is a stupid thing to do. True that. Oh, well, I mean, bright side, hopefully you didn't get charged. In all honesty, I'm guessing you were young. And the cops mainly did it to scare you, so you wouldn't do it again. They'd take you over to scare you. You know. You probably went to jail, right, but there was no, you probably didn't stay there or whatever. It's probably a quick in and out or whatever. Yep, exactly, yeah, you were young, you weren't charged. They only did that, they probably only did it because they had nothing else to do, and they wanted to teach you a lesson. They wanted to scare you a bit. Like if you do something stupid and your parents scare you. Stuff like that, you know. Yeah. I think the only person I ever prank called was my friend or whatever. Yeah. He kept prank calling me, so I'll do it back to him. It's just back and forth over and over. Oh, and I think we might have done it on a random grandma one time. Maybe. I can't remember though. Other than that, I really never did anything. Yeah. Anyways, floor plans added to the court record, Floor plans crime scene. Can I get the autopsy report yet, man? Or the Yeah, his autopsy report. Client is here, right? This is where he was. Here was Maya was. Gunshot right here. Boom. Gunshot through here, because she was there. It wouldn't have fired back. And Rudd was there, so obviously he got there. Don't know how they got a knife either, but it is what it is, hey. So, how was the victim killed? I was about to get to that. Stop wasting my time then. Oh, great, yep. Cause of death, here we go. The direct cause of death was a pistol shot to the forehead, sir. The shot was fired from point-blank range. But before the victim was shot, sir, he was stabbed in the chest. The wound was very severe, but not enough to cause instantaneous death. The murderer used the pistol to finish the victim off after the stabbing. So the victim was stabbed before being shot. This is the victim's autopsy report, sir. After being stabbed in the chest, he was shot in the forehead at point blank. Point blank, wait. They were getting close. But why is there... what? You were young enough to go to jail, though, or you were old enough to go to jail, though, because you were 13. Because that happened in 2021. Ah. I see. You know. Still just a kid, though, it's whatever. It's still just a kid. Kids do stuff all the time that might be more stupid. Well, most kids might. I never really did, but I could have. Anyways. The court accepts it into evidence. Mr. Wright, you may question the witness here. Cause of death. The direct cause of death was a pistol, yep. Okay, let's start investigating here. Let's not talk about that ever again. Yep, gotcha. Oh, time to press every little thing here. The murder weapon, Detective Gumshoe. Whose pistol was it? Yeah. It was the victim's. Wait, why did he have a gun? And how did she take it from him? Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I'm not saying it, but yeah, that does tell you your age. Or, basically tells me your age, yeah. Anyways, the victim. Now, why would he have a pistol? Who cares? The point that you are missing is whose fingerprints are on that pistol. If you're not already paying attention to that, then I suggest you start. Fingerprints. There were fingerprints, along with the victims. The defendant, Maya Faze, were also on the grip, sir. So the defendant's fingerprints were left on the murder weapon. Or, I walked right into her hands there. The shot was fired from point-blank range. Point-blank, huh? So about how far away is that? It's anywhere between 12 to 20 inches away. 12. And 20 inches is kind of far. It's like more than 2 feet. Oh, whatever. It's anywhere between 12 to 20 inches away. And how do you know he was shot at point blank? Tisk. Mr. Phoenix Wright, I grow tired of the foolish foolery of the foolish fools of this foolish country. You know, great. Excuse me. Gunpowder burn. When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole. Oh. Gunpowder exploding is what makes a bullet fire, and that gets real hot, pal. And there were definitely some gunpowder burns left on the victim's forehead. Wow, never knew that. Live and learn, I guess. Here we go, push again. Stabbed. And what was he stabbed with? A fruit knife. Ah, I see. And whose knife was it? It looks like it belongs to the face, sir. And of course, Maya face fingerprints are all over it. All over it, huh? Well, this does not look good. Ahaha. What will you do now, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Ah. Press everything here. How severe was the wound? If it had been half an inch more to the right, it would have hit the victim's heart. After a stab like that, it's impossible to fight back, let alone stand. Something's not adding up. There's a bullet hole in the stand, right? Bullet hole in the stand. And impossible to understand, so he's probably like sitting or whatever. 8 inches there, yeah. Could be lying down. And then the gunshot should have shot. Could have shot, I don't know. Anyways, after a stab like that, it's impossible to fight back, let alone stand. This testimony makes it sound like Maya had stabbed him with the intent to kill. The murderer uses a pistol to finish the... Oh, where? I already read that when he read it again. Are you sure he was stabbed first, then shot? Yep, sure as sure can be. One look at the wounds and you'd come to the same conclusion too, pal. Fool is a fool who will only listen to the foolish opinions of other foolish fools. Oh yeah. A pistol shot to the forehead at point blank is certainly enough to kill instantly. Doesn't matter then, which was first. Oh yeah. Think a little more before you open that big mouth of yours, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What a pain. Give me a second here. Okay, there we go. That's enough. We have clearly established how the victim was murdered. I brought the 2 murder weapons with me today. Very well. The court accepts them into evidence. Here we go. 2 shots fired. Bears Maya's and Gray's fingerprints. Knife added to the court record. Murder weapon. A small fruit knife belongs to the face. Bears Maya's fingerprints. The date and time of death was June 19th at 3:15 p.m. Eyewitnesses claim to have heard 2 gunshots at this time. And 2 murder weapons, both with the defendant's fingerprints on them. Huh. This does seem like an open and shut case. But there's 2 shots. Why? Why would there be 2 shots here? Oh, naturally. This is going from bad to worse. As if the summary just now wasn't oversimplifying things to the extreme. Your Honor, feel free to slam that little gavel of yours. Feel free to slam that little gavel of yours. After all, there is no room left for doubt, is there? That is quite true, Mr. Wright. Yes. Even in the face of all this, you still wish to plead not guilty. It's the opinion of this court that if you do not adjust your plea, you stand to lose. See, just as I promised, Mr. Phoenix Wright, you would change your plea in less than 10 minutes. What will you do, Mr. Wright? Will you change to justified self-defense? Because now would be the time to do so. No, that's gonna trap me, man. This is your final chance. This is a huge decision. I'd better think this through all the way. Plead not guilty, nope. If we plead justify self-defense, we had the gun, and he shot after. It ain't gonna work. We would basically be confessing to murder. After the trial, Maya's life would be ruined, and she'd be labeled a murderer. I can't let that happen. Your Honor, have you reached a conclusion, Mr. Wright? The defense will not change its plea. He will accept nothing short of complete acquittal. You have sealed your fate, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Detective? Yes, sir. Present the final portion of your testimony. The final strike. Yes, yes, sir. And now, see here. Proceedings are run by... Oh, yes, of course. Go ahead, detective, and give your testimony. Great. I think the court would like to hear about the other piece of incriminating evidence. It's about the locked room. Sorry, pal. There's an even more incriminating piece of evidence. This is the costume the defendant was wearing at the time of the crime. There's a bullet hole in it. There's a bullet hole, what the heck? As you can see, it's covered in blood. The defendant attacked and killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. No. There's a bullet hole. So this is the costume. There certainly is evidence of a back spray of blood on this. This piece directly links Maya Fey to the crime, sir. See, the court accepts this into evidence. Clothes Maya was wearing at the time of the murder. There are blood splatters on it. Right, Mr. Wright. Maya's fingerprints on most murder weapons, and blood splatters on her clothes. Could this situation get any worse? What's wrong? You seem to be at a loss. I think this is the last piece of testimony the prosecution should have to offer. Feel free to sulk off with your tail between your legs, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Hey, please stop calling me by my full name. It's disturbing. Okay, Why can't I open it here? She shot fired, but whatever. Still push everything just in case here. Why didn't you say so in your testimony earlier? Oh, you're kind of scary today. You know, pal. Come now, Mr. Wright. There is no need for that kind of attitude in my court. Oh, alright, just please stop glaring at me like that. Right. Maya's costume. Yeah, she was wearing this when we arrested her. Yeah, she was wearing this when we arrested her. Maya, she's wearing her channeling costume today, too. Is she not allowed to wear anything else? Okay, let's see here. There's blood on the costume. Lab results show that it is the victim's blood. Any evidence will be good here. So there is blood from the victim on the defendant's clothes. Definitely not good. So, were there any other clues you could glean from this piece of evidence? Well. If you must change the topic, then the good detective here must testify again. But too bad, not enough time. Let's move on. Yes, Miss Von Karma is perfectly correct. Now even the judge is on her... Now even the judge is on her side. But if I bite off more than I can chew here, what should I do? We'll leave it be for now. If I pursue this and I turn up nothing, it could be disastrous. You're right, Your Honor. There is absolutely nothing more to this. Good. Well, detective, please continue with your testimony, eh? Actually, no. There's also a bullet hole, so I kind of want to continue that. I really want to continue on that one. He wasn't fighting back. How do you know if he wasn't or was? How do you know if he was or wasn't? I could find no evidence that the victim put up any sort of struggle, pal. But did the murderer have a fight with the victim or not? Depending on the circumstances around this murder changed drastically. We're in real trouble now. If only I had something to prove that the victim did fight back. That Von Karma, she thinks she can decide the verdict with his testimony alone. Well, I'll find a contradiction somehow, and then I'll have her. Yep. We're pushing here. Yeah, there's a bullet hole as well. We gotta continue here. Definitely not good, so... save here just in case, you know. There is another clue here, I know there is, well... Not too bad. No, we're pressing here. Press further here, yep. Press further. Why is Miss Von Karma suddenly putting up resistance? Yeah. There must be a reason as to why she suddenly threw out an objection like that. The bullet hole. There must be something about this costume. I just have to look harder. Mr. Wright, Miss Von Karma's logic is perfect. There is no way for you to poke a hole in it. There is no way for you to poke a hole in it. Or, looks like my time is up. So about the costume. There is one little thing, yeah. The bullet hole. Your Honor. Actually, there is something very wrong with this piece of evidence. What are you talking about, pal? Where is this problem you are talking about? I've come this far. There's no turning back now. The problem I have with this piece of evidence is here. The bullet hole. I asked the court to please take a look at the sleeve of this costume. Sleeve. There is a tiny hole here. A hole. That wasn't in the report. Hold on. What's this around the hole? It smells faintly of gunpowder. Gunpowder? No one ever told me. A hole that smells of gunpowder. It looks like I found the hole I was looking for. Your Honor, the only logical conclusion you can make is that it must be a bullet hole. So he fired first, and he fired first. She maybe got it? Could be self-defense, then yeah. Your Honor, the only logical conclusion you can make is that it must be a bullet hole. Order. This is a very grave matter. It's best we correct the court record first before anything else. Yep. Maya's costume updated in the court record. Press the check button for further details. Yeah. Sorry about that. I guess we messed up, sir. Why can't I check? No further detail, man. Whatever. Sorry about that. I guess we messed up, sir. Yeah. Is she actually smiling? What else is she hiding? Pull yourself together, detective. That tiny hole doesn't change a thing. The strength of the evidence still holds. Continue with your testimony. That, just now, was a fluke. Nothing more. How can you say something like that? This is a huge oversight. While I agree it is a mistake on the part of the police. What Prosecutor Von Karma has said is true. The evidence still stands. If you do not find a more definitive problem with the evidence, then... I don't know, maybe that there was 2 shots fired. No way. Detective Gumshoe, please continue with your testimony. Yes, sir. The defendant attacked and killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. What? Objection because of bullet hole. Detective Richard Gumshoe. Yes? Yeah, having you call me by my full name is kind of a weird feeling. You said that my client killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. Yeah, I did. Then what, may I ask, is the bullet hole you police overlooked supposed to mean? Then what, may I ask, is the bullet hole you police overlooked supposed to mean? What does it mean? I'll tell you what it means. It means that the victim had fired off a shot. Oh, it fired at an angle, which is why it goes through. So no one shot from behind. The victim shot. Gotcha. Is this what it means to not fight back? You're right. It seems you are correct. If the victim had tried to shoot the defendant, then it would change everything. Alright, the wind seems to be shifting. What is with that? Are you finished yet to laugh? Are you finished yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? This one, Karma. It seems that Maya Fey was shot at by the victim. However, that is only grounds enough to support justified self-defense plea. That is correct. And I'm sure you remember, Your Honor, what the defense clearly said, that they rejected justified self-defense and pleaded not guilty. Now that you... Why, that's right. Which means, the defense has yet to prove anything at all. No. Well, yes, that's true. Oh no. Furthermore, just the fact that there is a bullet hole in the costume is not enough to substantiate even a plea of justified self-defense. Oh, how so? Don't just stand there. Hurry up and tell the court what transpired that day. With the new information we acquired, added in, of course. Oh, you mean by myself? You want me to put together this scenario all by myself? Yes, sir. Right away, sir. What transpired? Here we go. During the channeling, the defendant saw her chance to stab the victim in the chest. Of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back, sir. While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. The victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. The defendant then picked up on the opening, took the victim's gun, and ended it. The scenario you have put together does make sense. Yes, sir. Well, Mr. Wright, on the surface, it does seem to make sense. However, I won't give up that easily, but please refrain from glaring at me like that. Now then, your cross-examination, please, Oh, great. Yep. Two gunshots, yep. Gunpowder residue and bullet holes. It was a close shot, yep. I'm guessing what happened is that, like, he shot or whatever, went down in this angle or whatever, right? I mean, he could be from up as well. I don't know. Stabbed. Unless... if Eeny Meeny was the one who killed, and then... if Eeny Meeny is the one who killed... Let's see, the spirit medium was protecting Eeny Meeny. Eeny Meeny got in, right? They fought or whatever, she tried stabbing him. Or no, Eeny Meeny tried to attack, right, with a kitchen knife. The victim here tries to shoot Eeny Meeny. Maya's possessed. She tries to block it. Which would explain the hole in her outfit. And then they have a struggle. Eeny Meeny is able to get the gun, shoots the guy in the head, and then while Maya's still possessed, the possessed person stabs the guy to make it look like she killed him. Maybe. Because the key shouldn't have been able to get out. Unless, wait, was it locked from the inside or outside here? I thought it was the inside. Whatever. There is quite a difference in height between Dr. Gray and the defendant. Add in body strength, and it seems unlikely the defendant could have stabbed the victim. Now that you mention it, yeah, I guess. You think you can get away with such flimsy reasoning? Mr. Phoenix Wright, Maya Fey was in the middle of channeling, was she not? When channeling was the Korean channeling technique, the medium physically changes. With the nurse's build, the defendant could have easily been a match for the doctor. I couldn't believe it. She even studied upon the Korean channeling technique. Oh wow. Like I said before, I am perfect. About what you were talking about, I didn't quite get it. Yeah. Never mind. Let's continue with the testimony, yeah. It'd be interesting being a judge, eh? Of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back, sir. Oh, it depends on what you get. But whatever. So he was stabbed, but the stab wound didn't kill him. But if you think about the blood loss, he was probably hurt pretty bad. How badly hurt would you say he was? Actually, I went to give blood the other day, and afterward, I felt a little lightheaded and dizzy. I guess the damage was maybe about 10 times the dizziness. Ah. Huh. This is sorry. How is he so accurate then? While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. Okay, the victim took out his gun, sure. Where in the world did that pistol come from? It looks like the victim, Dr. Gray, had specifically bought it for that day. What? A handgun. He got it off the black market about 2 days before the murder. Why did Dr. Gray bring a gun? Was he taking precautions against something or someone? So you're saying that the bullet hole in this costume was made then? Sorry pal, but yeah, that's what I think. The two of them were already fighting when a shot was fired. Wow, I'm really glad you weren't hurt. The defendant then picked up on the victim's opening, took the victim's gun, and ended it. Maya has never fired a gun before in her life. The victim had already taken off the safety. With the safety off, even an amateur like you can fire it. Just by pulling the trigger. Even me. I wonder. Now, do you understand? Avant Karma's logic is perfect. Testimony certainly makes us look very bad. But there's gotta be a contradiction in there, somewhere. And uncovering it is going to uncover the truth, I can feel it. Sure, now we save, just in case here. Actually, wait. This is where the bullet hole would have gone to, right? Hidden, hit her shirt. The shirt should part downward, so how the heck is he standing? But they took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. Let's see here, so he took out his gun. How do you miss because you're too close, man? And it doesn't make sense a lot here, huh? Shot fired belongs to the Miss Faye. Okay, detective, no. Channeling prodigy, fake clan. Me, deceased, It's Big Scoop and her. Franziska von Karma. Became a prosecutor in Germany at age 13, a prodigy who was never known defeat. I mean, he should have been lying down. This might not work, but it's what I'm thinking here. That's what I'm thinking, because it's right around here, if I recall right. He would have had to have been standing, yeah. Nope. Doesn't work fine. I don't get it. How is he too close here? So, you're saying that the bullet hole in this costume was made then? Or about, but yeah. Yeah. How do you miss being too close, man? I don't get it, man. Give me a fair, not gonna be helpful. Yeah, let's think here, do we have any evidence that would, affect anything here? Defendant then picked up on the opening, took the victim's gun, and ended it. Okay, defendant then picked up an opening. Took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. I mean, he did hit. Did hit it actually here. Missing the tiny hole on this costume will be the prosecution's undoing. Yeah, what do you mean? He did hit, yeah. This little hole has actually created a huge hole in your testimony. Explain yourself, Mr. Wright. You said the two of them were fighting when the victim fired his gun at point blank. If that were true, then where is the gunpowder burn on this costume? They're right. Yeah, he's right. Wait, that's actually right. Wait a second. Not gonna lie, I didn't think that. I should really, so gunpowder burn at close ranges between 12 to 20 inches, right? So he was pretty far away. A gunpowder burn. This is what you testified earlier. When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole. Oh. But there is not a single trace of gunpowder burn on this costume. That is a very good point. And what exactly does this mean? It means that when the shot was fired, they were standing apart from each other. I'm disappointed, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You think you can punch a hole in my logic with that? With wishy-washy thinking like that, anyone can explain anything away. Then I implore you to disprove my line of thinking. Let's see... In the middle of the fight, the victim pushed the defendant away. And it was then, when they were separated, that he fired. How was that? Nope. The last of his strength, man. As if that was even possible. According to testimony, the wound from the stabbing was very severe. The victim would not have had the strength to push the defendant very far after that. Yep. Well, then... That's right. The defendant must have pushed the victim away. After stabbing him, he must have put some space between the doctor and herself. And then while she was preparing to strike again, the doctor took his shot. There, that should satisfy even you. That does make an awful lot of sense. What do you think, Mr. Wright? I must be careful. I can't afford to make a mistake here. The gunshot wound. Push him away. But dude shot on the ground. We know where the bullet went. Let the treat and sink. Nah. Something doesn't make sense, yeah. There is a fatal flaw in her argument, Your Honor. Fatal. Flaw. Yeah, very interesting. I would love to see where this flaw is. Show me something that contradicts my explanation. There has to be a snag in her explanation somewhere. Yeah. She put some distance between them before rushing to make the final blow. And when she was about to strike, the doctor took his shot. There must be a piece of evidence that contradicts this line of thinking. Bullet hole. This is a piece of evidence that destroys your logic. What is that? A folding screen. I would like to point the court's man, let's try that again. I would like to point the court's attention to the hole in this folding screen. Ugh. It looks like you already know what I'm talking about. Who? Where? What? Mr. Wright, your explanation, please. Are these two really that clueless? The bullet went through the defendant's sleeve first, then the folding screen. It passed through at a height of approximately 8 inches off the ground, which means... when the shot was fired, the defendant, was not getting ready to strike, but was actually squatting low to the ground. Yeah, that too. Order, order. This changes everything, yeah. Please look at this diagram of the crime scene. The victim, Dr. Gray, was here when he fired the shot. And the bullet hit this folding screen, yeah. It hit at this location, about 8 inches off the ground. At this time, the defendant was in this area. Somewhere around here. Oh, the judge's face is scrunched like he just smelled some serious bad breaths. That is, Wait, I just realized I forgot to brush this morning. Excuse me while I freshen up. Sure. In the meantime, I want you to think things through again, Mr. Wright. Yeah, sure, Yeah, just skip a bit here. There we go. Now we save here. Okay, we good. I don't really like, go too far. There it is. Order, yep. Order, yep, I know. Probably here. The bullet fired. Here. I don't get the line. Probably around here. Somewhere around here. Okay, where the heck is it, man? Here. Somewhere around here. What do you mean, man? I hate these ones, man. These ones are the heckin' worst. They're so finicky. Here. Stop saying no. This is annoying. When you think about where it's shot from, right? The line... Film would have to be here. I don't get it, man. Okay, what is with them not allowing me to heckin' do it? Like, where else could they heckin' be? Here doesn't make sense here, Man, these are so fucking finicky, man. Should not be on the mat. Does your work. Somewhere around here. I hate this part, man. I hate whenever I have to guess like where it is. Cause like, you know, what Doctor was here when he fired and the ball is at this holding screen and hit at this location about 8 inches off the ground. Does it want me to say the defendant was closer, maybe? Is that it? This is annoying, I hate this. I hate when I have to guess where, man. This should be easy on where it is, but I can't do it, fine. Should be in this quadrant, man. No matter how many times I do it, it doesn't work. Like, it should be there. Defend victim here. Defendant would have to be over here. Over here, man. Why doesn't it work? Fine, I want you over here. Ah. 8 inches off the ground. I don't know, man. Does it like have to be like super specific or something, man? I don't know, man. Oh, man. Man, I don't get it, man. Yeah, you trying to find it, but it ain't working. I don't know where else, man. I don't know. Here. Try it again, maybe. Somewhere around here. Nope. Man. I don't get it. It should be simple, man. I'm thinking where she should be, but no, it doesn't work. Fucking garbage, man. It should. She has to be. Far away. No, she's far away, so probably around here. Here's the only place that makes sense. Or over here, I guess. I don't know how big the room is, Try again. No, not again. Where the heck does it want me to say? Holy crap. Where in heck incarnation, man? I ought to search up like where the heck can click, because it should be fine, but no, it's just not working. I mean, to make sure I don't look at everything else, because I don't want to heck being screwed over. Come on, where is it? Presents a spot. Okay, you want to examine the floor plans. Presents a spot just left of where the hole is. What have I been doing? Just left, fine. So do I need to go even more? I clicked over there. I clicked over there, man. What the heck? I clicked over there and it didn't count it. Oh, that's fucking crappy. I clicked there. Okay, the angle. I clicked over here as well. Stupid man. She was standing here, near the folding screen. Well, wait a second. We know the defendant was close to the ground based on the height of the bullet hole. But how can you gauge the distance from that? Has to be greater than 12 to 20. Has to be greater than 20 inches. Isn't it possible that the defendant was standing close? Isn't it possible that the defendant was standing much closer to the victim? Roll it, burn right. That's impossible. Oh, but why? You, of all people, should know the answer to that question, Miss Von Karma. If she were shot from somewhere closer, there would be gunpowder burns present. However, there is nothing of the sort around the bullet hole of this costume. Curse you, Mr. Phoenix Wright, you. I believe it has now been proven that the defendant was standing a ways from the victim when she was shot at. But do you think this has changed the defendant's situation? I mean, yeah. Of course it does, man. Honestly, Your Honor, this changes everything. The prosecution has claimed that the defendant was aiming to kill by stabbing. If that were true, delivering the final strike with the knife would be ideal. However, where and what was the defendant doing at the time? Squatting all the way by the folding screen. Yeah, exactly. If Maya Fey was a real murderer, why would she be by the folding screen instead of preparing to strike? Upon further consideration, it does make very little sense. Yeah, I figured there had to be a reason. There we go. Figuring things out and proving the logic behind everything is your job. Oof. Alright, with this, the rest of the trial should be in the Not so fast. Last radius of disaster, yep. You are such a smart man, Mr. Phoenix Wright. To think that you've been able to take a completely hopeless case to this point. Now I know why Papa had a tough time with you. You amuse me. All the things to inherit. Why does it have to be that smarmy smile? Detective, how dare you damage my perfect... How dare you damage my perfect logic? How is it all my fault? You can start repairing your standing by first removing that 3-strand goatee. I'm so annoyed. I clicked over there, man. I'm like, okay, that's gonna be enough. No, I need to be even more to the left, or more to the right, whatever. Oh, and rest assured, your punishment will come later. Punishment? Well then, Your Honor, I think I've had all I can take of this detective's faith. I think it's time to call in the next witness. Lotta Hart, yep. Next witness, that's gotta be Lotta. Very well. The court will take a 5-minute recess. After we reconvene, we will hear from the next witness. Here we go. Da 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 da. No, so bad, so bad. I hate that. Man, I expect what it's supposed to be. And then if it doesn't meet expectations, it hurts. It hurts me, man. It's like, oh man, why? Hi, Maya. June 21, 11:37 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Phew, that was a close one. I know you were giving it your all to defend me, but I could feel the death penalty hanging in the air. I felt like I was pretty close to dying myself. But you were wonderful out there. You listened carefully, made theories, and tricked everyone into believing you. Thanks, wait. Tricked? Nah. That must be the lawyer's secret technique, right? Nah, not trick. By the way, is the next witness who I think it is? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Lotta Hart. Oh. Guess there's no escaping her, huh? Remember, Nick, you promised you'd save me. If you lose, me and my sister's ghost will come after you and haunt you. Sister, are you talking about Mystic Mia? Yeah, do you remember her, Pearly? My sister was a super good lawyer. She was also Nick's teacher. Oh, I didn't know that. June 21, 11:43 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. Court will now reconvene. Now, the first order of... Ow. I don't want to hear it, old man. After I call my witness, sit there quietly and watch like a good little boy. Sorry, I did not want to say that. Oh. Yeah, I'm not saying that. I am not saying that. Oh, maybe vomit inside of it. Yes, sir. Bring in the photographer who witnessed the channeling. Oh. I couldn't say that. I couldn't finish it, man. Witness, your name and occupation, if you please. Hey, Phoenix. How you doing? Just fine. Sorry about this. Didn't exactly have a choice, you know. Yowza. Name and occupation. I declare, what a tarnation. Hey, Judge, this here is violence against my fair self. That's fine. That's fine. That ain't fine. That's a whip. Yeah. There's no need for foolish outcries from foolish fools. Just hurry up and testify about what happened on the day of the murder. I haven't even gotten to say my name and job yet. The name's a lot of heart. Paranormal photographer, and I'm here to testify. Now, let's all be one big happy family. Okay. Whip. Nope, never mind. Witness's account, here we go. Only the doc and the defendant went into the channel and chamber. We were waiting outside the door and then bang! We hear this gunshot and Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down, and we rushed into the room. Inside was the dead victim and the defendant waving a pistol around. I swear, other than those two, there was no one else in the room. And did you take a picture of the scene right after the murder took place? Wrecking course. Yeah, excuse me. Wrecking course. It's a short for you, reckon. Of course I did. Yeah. Does it look like I care? Just hurry up and show your picture to the court. The moment of truth. What will be in that picture? Let's see here. This here's the picture. Why is she in the other place or whatever? Oof. It would certainly seem that only the defendant and the victim were in that room. Could be behind the folding screens, could be. Could be. A picture taken at the murder scene, a lot of photo added to the court record. Oh well, appreciate it, Nia, man. Appreciate the raise, Nia the airhead. Hope you're doing good, man. Hope you're doing good. Here. Wait, I thought... Wait a second, I thought... I thought Maya was on the other side of the room. How was she standing there? I mean, I guess she got shot at. Did she move then? Maybe. Because she's at point blank range, right? Well, we'll see when we get there, eh? Are you ready, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Okay. I will clear all doubt about Maya through this cross-examination. I'm gonna heck and try, heck. Just watch me. Yeah. Let's see here. Press everything first, and then we can start going a bit more. After here. Anyways, was it really only those two that went in? What are you blabbering about? You were there too, were you not? Why don't you answer that yourself? Was it really just the two of them? Was it really just the two of them? I'm pretty sure the aunt was there as well. Yes, Dr. Gray and Maya were the only two that went into that room. Oh wait, no. Oh, in the room, yeah, sure. Now, hold on, we can't have the defense testifying against its own client. Anyway, folks, only the two of them went into the channel and chamber, you hear? But you knew that from the very beginning, didn't you, witness? Continue. Oh, man. Look, I may have known it from the very beginning, I still want to question it. See if they have any more info that I didn't pick up on. Oh, whatever. Okay. Was it really a gunshot? Are you insane? You must have heard it as well. Oof. Why don't you testify for the court, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Was it really a gunshot? This is really gonna screw me over. Yeah. Yes, I think it was something that sounded like a gunshot. And why are we here listening to the defense testify? And the world becomes just a little crueler, yeah. I heard a gunshot a long time ago, so I know. And I tell you, that was a gunshot I heard. Now, this is where the story heats up. You know, for someone who said they were traumatized or whatever, sure as heck ain't acting like it heck. Oh. Whatever, we keep on going. Here we go. So, let me get this straight. This Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down. Yep. Yeah. Oh, yeah, great. Honestly, Mr. Phoenix Wright, why don't you tell us what happened then? Yes, Miss Von Karma. I broke the door down, sorry. Why does this feel like an inquisition? No need for apologizing, that was great. You're a real man. Oh, really? That's something I would have liked to see. The judge is smiling rather openly. I'll take that as a good sign. And what did you see once you broke in? There you are. Was she waving the pistol around, actually? Because I actually didn't see it. Are you sure it was the defendant, Maya Fey? Sure, I'm sure. Lada seems awfully confident in her testimony. We'll leave it be for now. Even I can see that any normal person would know who that was, yeah. It's no good. I shouldn't push my luck on this. It'd probably screw me over. I mean, if I can't find anything else, then maybe it'll be fine, but... We'll continue here. I swear, other than those two, there was no one else in the room. Yeah, only one person should have the key. There were two keys. Someone could have went in earlier, then just wait. Anyways, here, keep on going. Are you absolutely certain of that? Sure I am. That old witch chased us out of the room, so... Ooh, old witch. Does she mean Morgan Fey? There was no one else in there, and you know it. The channeling chamber was very dark, almost pitch black. Was there really no one else in there? What about? Behind the folding screen, yeah. Now, of course you want I know. We're gonna save scumming because, like, you know, might as well. You can save scum. Save scum all you can want. What about behind the folding screen? Did you check back there? Wreck given. Huh. What in the... Wreck given, you know. You reckon? That's a given. I took me a good look around the room once. There ain't no way anyone was hanging out behind that folding screen. If I may have a word with you, Miss Hart. Well, what? You got a problem? Wreck given. I mean, I am having a little difficulty in understanding you. If you would stop saying such things as wreck givening. Ah, now then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, do you see a problem with the testimony or don't you? Just as I thought, there's nothing wrong with her testimony. I was with her, so I know she's telling the truth. Oh man. Enough. It seems that there are no issues with Miss Hart's testimony. At the time of the crime, only two people were in the channeling chamber. The victim, Dr. Turner Gray, and the defendant, Maya Fey. The face of the defendant cannot be verified in this picture. Over. If we think about the circumstances, it would have to be the defendant. No, you have the key though, but you have a key. What am I going to do? If I just let this go. What is it, Mr. Wright? You look as if you have something to say. I do. If I make one wrong move, I'm going to have the judge against me. Oof. Oh. Luckily, we can make plenty of wrong moves, eh? Is there anything I can present that would prove it's not Maya in that photo? I mean, I have to show it's Maya. I have to show it's not Maya. Present evidence here, fine. Your Honor. Mr. Wright. It is possible that the person in this photo is not the defendant. What? Do you know what you are proposing? Yeah. That's just plain full stop. Thanks, guys. Your show of support was just great. Now, then, Mr. Wright, Please show the court some proof. Prove to this court that the person in this photo is not Maya Fey. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is gonna work, but if we think about it here, the key. I mean, could be her. Could be her. I mean, well, key. Hopefully the key works here. Here's your proof. Dot dot. Is there a problem? Oh no, I thought I would work on my inflections. Just wondering what an objection with a twist of you're wrong sounds like. Mr. Wright, I'm sorry, but I don't follow your logic. Oh man. Fine, we go again. Hey, I mean, we could say it doesn't look like her. If we say it doesn't look like her, anything I can see here? Is there anything here I can make out that could help me here at all? Where's the photo? Actually, no, where's the knife? The knife ain't here at all. We know she was shot at there. So how would she end up there? Let's see here, everything here. I mean, there's a whole bunch of lights, Oh, gonna need to find something there. Gonna need to make something up. What? Do you know what you were proposing? Yeah. Okay, let's see here. The key doesn't work here. We knew Maya was over here when she got shot. How'd she end up here? Problematic. Yeah, you had an ultrasound, it turns out you have a kidney disease. Yikes. I mean, I hope it's a curable one. Because, like, I know if you get a new kidney, you're gonna be put on, immunosuppressants for, like, the rest of your life or whatever. Hopefully it ain't awful, man. I really hope. Yeah, really hope. He's over here, Why is there no knife? There's no knife in here, man. If Maya had the knife, but there's no knife in here. Yeah, there's no knife anywhere here. We have the... I mean, I guess we could try arguing. It doesn't look like her, but I doubt that'd work here at all, really. So we have... no knife. Okay, stabs in the chest lined up here. This line up, is there anything here, man? Actually, here. Actually, yeah. The bullet hit there. How the heck would the bullet hit the screen? Because the bullet hit the folding screen right here. But that's in the way. Oh. There's no bullet hole on the box either, Let's see if I can try here. Here's your proof. Nope. Is there a problem? Nope. Okay, guess it was an oversight on the drawing. Fine. Okay, let's check this option first here. Can't present anything yet. Well, Mr. Wright? Nothing, Your Honor. That's very smart of you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You really should give up. Trying to prove this is not my affair. I didn't say anything about giving up. I just don't have the right piece of evidence to prove my argument. That's enough. Is this it? Is this all I could do? Okay, yeah. Can't do it. Gotcha. Guess we can do the knife or whatever. Well. Think logically here for every little detail here. Paper isn't helpful. Diagram in the same manner. Not helpful as well. Minus Megatama only for truth telling ain't gonna help. Newspaper clipping not valuable at the moment. Wait a second. Okay, it'd be on the left sleeve, right? Okay, so, a bullet hole's on the left sleeve here. I mean, there's no blood on her clothing, man. Gunshot, I don't know how that would have been 8 inches off the ground. Somehow there's no bullet hole in here. She doesn't have blood on her hand or any... Why is there no blood on her hand? If she stabbed someone, there would sure to be blood. Yeah. It's nowhere to wash up either. So... this is kind of a problem. Let's see here. A small fruit knife, oh. The knife isn't in the picture at all. Okay, the blood splatter. That doesn't really matter here. We can easily say that was only on the front. But her hand. Her hand would definitely have some blood on it for sure. So much stuff wrong. 2 shots fired. Is there anything wrong with the gun here? What's the question here? Prove to this court that the person in this photo is not Maya Fey. I mean, the lack of blood. If Maya stabbed, she would have blood on her hands. Definitely, but there's no blood. At all. Is it the same clothes here? Oh. Yeah, it goes here, but it looks like it ends here. Does the clothes look the same? Now that's the question here, Not really. I think it's the right color though. Point blank range. I'm gonna try thinking Maya was in the other corner, but then they couldn't move. I mean... I just want to know where the knife is, man. Not gonna work, eh? Nope. Yeah, well. When in doubt, you can always just go through it, eh? I'm gonna try, seeing if someone objects or whatever later on. Because it might be one of the ones, like, where you actually don't have any proof at all, but then they're randomly at the end, and you're about to lose. I object, and then someone gives, like, some information you never had before, you know. I didn't say anything about giving up. I just don't have the right piece of evidence to prove my argument, yeah. Well, actually, If we had a better angle, it'd be great, that's enough. Is this it? Is this all I could do? I think it is quite obvious to this court that a verdict of not guilty is not possible. I told you. Totally 100% impossible. Miss Von Karma, do you have any further questions for this witness? Having established the defendant's guilt, further questioning won't be needed. What about the defense? No further questionings, I presume. I couldn't protect Maya. The defense. Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face. A lawyer or someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets. Mia. There it is, yep, there it is. Exactly what I heckin' said. Man, I really wish it made it a bit more obvious some of these times, because I'm like, I can't wait. I don't have the proof. I can try making proof, but it doesn't seem nothing seems concrete. So I was like, oh, I have to fail on purpose. Now, whatever. I guess I made it just in time, wouldn't you say? You. But pearls. Her clothes are a bit small. Yeah. And you grew huge, holy heck. It's doubled in height. Her clothes are a bit small. Anyway, what are you waiting for, Phoenix? Let's go. Oh, but how? She's already taken away every advantage. The advantage is still in your hand. Think carefully one more time about what you saw in the channeling chamber. Do you remember what you told me yesterday? To Dr. Gray. Yeah. Camera, yep. And the other photo, yeah, 2 photos, I know. I was murdered. What? Click. See, I ain't even the right area, that's what I was finding confusing. But I couldn't do it. Gotta, at a time like this, times like this are perfect for snapping up shots, yeah. You see, there is one final piece to this puzzle. Mia. Question Rada one more time, Phoenix. I don't know if she's doing it unconsciously or on purpose, but not testifying truthfully. Now then, this court would like to end the cross-examination period. I object again, hey. Please wait, Your Honor. The defense would like to request that the witness testify one more time. Overruled. I'm afraid you're too late, Mr. Wright. The cross-examination has already ended. Furthermore, any unrelated... it's fine. I'll allow another testimony. Avant Karma's case is perfect. Absolutely flawless. And what better time than this for you to see that? But, I mean, I have some place I must go after this. Oh, right, I'll allow it. Miss Hart, hurry and give us another testimony. Well, heck, what am I supposed to talk about? Please tell us once more. What happened when you burst into the channeling chamber? Okay, you got it. See, you got through to the judge somehow, right? Well, actually, it was Von Karma's whip that got through to him. But there was no way for me to get it. I really dislike when they do that in the game. I like having evidence that I can actually prove and be like, okay, this proves it. I mean, first there's a heckin' box there, which doesn't make sense, because if there's a bullet shot, should have shot through, but there's no bullet hole in that box, and that's already an error number 1. Error number 2, no blood on her hands, but yeah, no, whatever. Witnesses account, part 2, here we go. When we broke into that room, all I could focus on was Maya. I was, kinda scared of the dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it. I'm really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff. But I still managed to point my camera at Maya and take a shot. Nothing sounds different from before. Some parts of her testimony were very vague. I should press her on those sections. Struggle all you like as you taste the bitterness of your defeat. Well, amuse me with your useless questions, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm waiting. Okay, time to kick and start poking holes, eh? Hey there, hit. press everything here. So, what did she look like here? You know, she looked almost like a different person. A different person. She may have seemed like a different person. However, she was still Maya Fey. We have already made that point abundantly clear. Yes, that is true. Well then, Miss Hart, did you happen to see anything else? That was God, we already did it. Push again. Push, push, push. Then perhaps that body was not Dr. Gray's at all. That's a bad idea. Yeah, well, I reckon that's possible. That's a bad one. If the body inside that room was not that of Dr. Gray, then whose body was it, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Well, what if it was... Well, what if it was that of a Maya Fey after the channeling, or maybe... That's a bad idea. Ow. Foolish fool spouting foolish foolishness, just as I expect of a foolish fool such as you. If that were the case, then that would mean that Maya Fey is in fact dead. And that would make the defendant's chair quite a lonely place, wouldn't it? Ugh, sorry. Maya. Are y'all done here? Can I continue? Oh, yeah. For a paranormal investigator, eh? And even knowing that, you still persist in being a paranormal photographer. That's why I'm getting out of this here business. This gal's gonna get the dirt on the stars and be a tabloid photographer from now on. She goes through jobs faster than a baby through diapers. Sure. Mr. Phoenix Wright. Would it kill you to stay on topic for a change? Well, would it, Mr. Wright? Nice. Tag teamed in stereo. Guess I should be grateful it's not in 5.1. Oh. I mean, stereo's an audio quality, audio setting, right? Can't say I really know 5.1. Whatever. Here we go, press again. 2, right. Two what? 2 shots. He took 2 shots. But only one has been submitted as evidence. Miss Hart, where is the other picture you have been withholding? Yep. No. You've got it all wrong. No, it's not me. I didn't mean anything bad. I know I can be a little mean, but I ain't evil. Well, at least she knows herself. Then why have you not shown this other picture to the court yet? Well, ain't it obvious? That prosecutor woman told me to shut my trap about it. What? What karma? There it is again. Sure. Miss One Karma, you're hiding critical evidence. Unforgivable. Unforgivable, One Karma. Suppressing evidence like this. You're as bad as your father. We'll leave it to the judge. Oh, I'm so mad that even my throat's clenching up. I'd better let the judge handle this. Miss Von Karma, would you care to explain yourself to this court? I thought this picture was not important, and thus felt no need to submit it, and that's all. How could you think? The pictures were more or less the same, so why bother with the second? I mean, it's just so much more trouble than it's worth for me to submit this as evidence. Well, more than trouble that, it's worse. How can you say that? If you want to see it that badly, I'll submit it. This photo too added to the court record. Thank you. Oh. Oh. Is there anything here? I'm trying to look for something here. I'm really trying to look for something of value. It's a bit of blood on the sleeve. Let's see here, okay, definitely a lot of blood there. But wait. What? There's no bullet hole. What the heck? There's no bullet hole and... It's not even the same out. Is it the same? I don't know. This wasn't here. In or out. There's no bullet hole. There's no bullet hole, man. Here's the problem. Well, what is this picture? It's obviously the second picture that... It's obviously the second picture the witness took that day at the scene of the crime. Well, it's a little off-center, but that's what you get with a nervous amateur. I think the important point here is the person in this picture. This is most definitely not Maya Fey. There it is. What is the meaning of this? This might be the break I was looking for. Now, should I or should I not insist that the person in this picture is not Maya? It's not even a bullet hole there, yeah. Insist it's not Maya, yeah, fine. Your Honor, as you can plainly see, the person in the picture is not Maya Fey. Yes, I see that. It's not just her face. Her whole body has taken on a different appearance, and there's no bullet hole. That's why I'm saying it's not her. There's no bullet hole at all. There should be a bullet hole. Which means it's a different outfit. There is only one conclusion that can be drawn. Then, that somehow this other person snuck in and traded places with the defendant. Order, order, order. Well, yes, I believe you are correct, Mr. Wright. The person who was inside the channeling chamber was not Maya Fey. Mia, we did it. You're too soft. Well, softer than Aunt Morgan's strawberry desserts, Phoenix. Take a look at Prosecutor Von Karma's face. She's smiling. I think you had better continue to worry, Mr. Phoenix Wright. But Miss Von Karma, what do you mean by that? Your Honor, I would like for you to take a look at this picture. This was taken yesterday at the detention center's visitor's room. This is Mr. Phoenix Wright and the defendant, Maya Fey, during his visit. Maya Fey? But isn't this a totally different person? She looks this way because she is obviously in the middle of channeling a spirit. I mean, as they believe it, it's unbelievable that she can. Yet, it is the truth. When Maya Fey is in that state, she physically changes into the person she's calling. Did they question the kid beside me that turned into like a full-grown adult? Miss Von Karma, a word if I may. But Mia, taking pictures of someone during a private visit is illegal. Surely you must know that picture it can't be submitted as evidence. Obviously, I know this picture is illegal, but I never intended to submit it as evidence in the first place. But what is she? From the moment I showed this picture to the court, this case became all mine. After all, this image has now been forever burned into the judge's mind. I don't have even a single witty line. Looks like we've been had. Nope, not yet. I don't claim to understand this, and I still cannot believe it. Are you saying that this person is the defendant Maya Fey? But there's no bullet hole, man. It's not. It's not Maya Fey. If I give up here, the trial will end. What if I slip up and say something wrong? It will cost me, yeah. The bullet hole, the bullet heckin' hole, man. Is there any way I can prove that the person in this picture is not Maya? I can prove it, yeah. I can prove it, Your Honor. Oh, the fire has returned to your eyes, I see. This picture. Within this picture lies a critical contradiction to all the testimony up until now. A contradiction. So, you think you've spotted a problem with this picture? Then earn your keep. Why don't you point out exactly what is so strange in this picture for me? No bullet hole. Please direct your attention here. To the sleeve. But there isn't anything odd about it. And that is exactly what is so odd. Something that should be there is suddenly missing. Should be there. There was a bullet hole in the sleeve of the defendant's costume. If that's the case, then it should be in this picture as well. Exactly. The bullet hole. Thank you. There we go. Miss Von Karma, you intended to hide this valuable piece of evidence? There we go. You will most certainly be assigned a penalty for this. Alright, this should do some major damage to her argument. Don't celebrate yet. You like to bring down the mood, don't you? Take a look at Miss Von Karma's face. Ah, she's got the condescending grin. Oh, she's got the condescending grin plastered all over her face again. Heck man. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Jumping the gun again, I see, Your Honor. I would like to extend an apology on behalf of those incompetent fools. Well, what do you mean? And what incompetent fools? Detective's right, isn't that it? If those fools down at the precinct hadn't missed a bullet hole, I would have gotten a report about it. Yeah, they didn't. I could not have known that this picture was of any value to this case. I see. She's lying through her teeth, I know it. That woman knew about everything, the bullet hole, the picture, everything. But you can't prove that. Franziska Von Karma's idea of a perfect case is quite fascinating, don't you think? Your Honor, you need not worry. If you must assign a penalty, I'll personally make sure that detective gets what's coming. There we go. I'm sure there will be a great gnashing of teeth at his next salary discussion. Isn't it already minimum, or whatever now? Poor Gumshoe. In any case, this is a very big problem. When the defendant was taken into custody, her costume had a bullet hole in its sleeve. However, from this photo, it would appear right after the shooting there was none. There wasn't another bullet shot either. The judge is confused by this strange twist of events. This is your chance, Phoenix. Load all you've got into this one shot, alright? Got it. Watch this smile. Your Honor. There is only one logical explanation for the contradiction, huh? Nah, bullet hole made later ain't gonna help. The shooter is someone else, yeah. The shooter is someone else. The defendant's sleeve had a bullet hole in it. However, this person's clearly does not. There can be only one explanation. Here we go. The person who shot Dr. Gray was not the defendant, but a different person altogether. What? It's my only option, man. The other two wouldn't help. Order, order, order. If order is not restored, I will suspend this trial. No. Yeah, why me? Mommy. The defense's argument is a complete mess. A complete mess. I fail to see how. Please enlighten us. Hey, witness. What the heck? Is that any way to ask a gal a favor? Be quiet, you. You were the one who said it was only the two of them when you entered the room. Well, you know, if you were lying, I swear that my whip will be the last thing you see. Look, sis, you're looking mighty scary, but I don't... Look, sis, you're looking mighty scary, so why don't we say you? Well, I swear, I wasn't lying or nothing. There wasn't anyone else in there, honest. You see, now riddle me this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Where did the defendant vanish to? Behind the screen. Again. And where did this other woman appear from? Why is it lately all I want to do is cry? Well, if the person in this picture is not the defendant, then this poses two very big questions. First, where did the defendant vanish to? And second, where did this person come from? That's right. Now hurry up and answer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Come on. You can't fall apart here, Phoenix Wright. Can't believe that even Mia's calling me by name. By my full name. But, I mean, how am I supposed to prove something like this? Had enough yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Or do you think you have enough in you to turn things around even now? Turn things around the key, yep. So yeah, I've been waiting to use the key, yeah. That's right, Mia would always turn things around and change her perspective. Phoenix. So, where did this intruder appear from? And where did Maya disappear to? I need to look at this situation from a different angle. Let's see, what if before we broke in, the third person was already in the room? Possible. And what if Maya had left that room somehow? And if I could prove that, either one of those conditions were true. Mr. Wright, let's hear what you've come up with. Here we go. I think what happened before we forced our way into the chamber channeling... Well, I think what happened before we forced our way into the channeling chamber is... Maya had left the room, or third person that had entered it. Okay, it's one of these two here. Maya had left the room. Which is possible. There's only two in there, right? Maya had already left the room, yeah. Maya had left the room. Maya had left the channeling chamber at some point. And the defense can prove this, yep. Oh. How a foolish fool makes a foolish face while dreaming foolishly foolish dreams. Maya Fey was being looked after by her aunt, Morgan Fey. The chances of her leaving the crime scene is lower than that detective's salary. Anyway, let's see some evidence. Prove that from the murder until the time of arrest, the defendant had left the room. Key. Miss Hart, do you remember this key? Well, I've seen it. Hey, that's the Channelman chamber key, right? Before the Channelman started, Maya locked the door from the inside with that. But we found it outside. The defendant herself locked the door. Yeah, that's why we all couldn't get the door open. That key's the only one of its kind after all. Oh, one of a kind you say. Wait, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Yes. It looks like she's catching on. I'm afraid to ask, but... Why is the key currently in your possession? Oh, what do you mean? If Maya Fey locked herself in, then the key should have been with her. Yes, agreed. However, she did not have the key at the time of her arrest. Yep. Well, ain't that a kick? So how come you're holding it? I got this as a present from a certain little girl. And that little girl was nowhere near the crime scene at the time. There it is. That's preposterous, eh? There we go. This means that Maya Fey must have left the room. If she had not, then I would not be holding this key you see before you. Hey, there we go. No! Hey, let's go. Bit more evidence here. It seems we have come to an impasse. It would also explain how the door opened so easily if it wasn't locked. This picture has clearly captured the face of the murderer. However, is this person the defendant or not? The defense is arguing that this person is not the defendant. Furthermore, as proof, this key has been submitted as evidence. Miss Von Karma, how can this be? At this point in time, a verdict on the defendant's guilt is not possible. How is this possible? My perfect case? How is there a flaw in my perfect case? Don't think you've won yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I am a prodigy. I have never lost a case, and I don't intend to lose here in this courtroom to a fool like you. Here we go. I don't care what I have to do. I won't get my guilty verdict. You can hang a trial, but you ain't gonna get it, man. I have the power of unlimited saves and scum saving. Anyways, that's enough. If you would like to continue, do so in the lobby. Court will reconvene tomorrow at 10 AM. Oh, more info gathering then, sure. Just need to gather a lot more info and then we'll be peachy. That is all. Court is adjourned. There we go. June 21, 1:32 PM. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Wow, that was you, Pearly. You summoned my sis. Hey, sure. Yes, I felt I had no choice. Great going, Pearly. I knew you were special. Hey Nick, did you know? Yeah. Not like anyone else in there could have done that. Nick, I know you're trying really hard and all, but I really don't remember ever leaving that room. And I don't think that a third person could have gone into that room. Yeah. Well, at least we have until tomorrow to figure things out. Like, what happened in that room, for instance, yeah. Yeah, I'm counting on you. Yeah. I envy the two of you. Oh, by the way, Nick, do you think you could take Purdy back home for me? Sure. The aunt's gonna be so angry. Oh no. The aunt is gonna be so darn angry. Whatever. Sure. Alright, Pearls, you ready to go buy some tickets? Oh, a ticket. Poor thing, so sheltered. To be continued, I hate the new song they do. It's not da 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 da, it's whatever, something bad. Yeah, that, which is just worse. Yeah, I don't like it. Well, whatever. I'm getting yelled at. This is gonna be fun, ain't it? June 21, 3:24 p.m., Crane Village. Thank you very much for bringing me home, Mr. Nick. You're welcome. I had to come and look into a few things here today anyway. I thought about this a little. If Mystic Maya didn't kill that nice man, she definitely didn't. Yes, of course. But if she didn't, then someone else did, right? That murderer person. Yes, Pearls. Oh, I see. I wonder what's wrong. She seems sad. This trial. So, what did you think of seeing your first trial? I was really surprised. I had never seen so many people before. Oh. And Mystic Maya looked so small and helpless. Well, Maya's already naturally short, so... And then, that snobby woman with the ruffly clothes. Ruffly, oh, she means Franziska. She had such a bad attitude. She acted like she had already decided that Mystic Maya did it. I am going to tell her what I think of her tomorrow. I wouldn't miss tomorrow's trial for the world. Prosecutors, sure. Why was that woman bullying Mystic Maya? Well, she's the opposite of a lawyer. A prosecutor, so her job is to prove people guilty. They don't care if someone's innocent, all they care about is if they win. That's terrible. Oh, but she's really a good prosecutor with a heart on the inside, right? No, there's no one like that. All prosecutors are the same. Well, he might have become a good guy. Eventually. Who are you talking about, Mr. Nick? Is it that person Mystic Maya was talking about? Mr. Edgyworth? Yep. Good old Mr. Edgy. That was a long time ago. He's not around anymore. Oh. He clutched onto his foolish pride too fiercely and died for it, but he's dead. He's not dead. He's not dead, what the heck? What do you mean? Oh, that's too bad. Edgeworth is dead. Oh, the murderer. By the way, yes, what is it? You wouldn't happen to know anything about who the murderer is, would you? Why are you asking me? No, I was just thinking earlier. I didn't see anything. He didn't see anything, huh? Speaking of that, during the murder, where was Pearls, and what was she doing? And on top of that, this key. Yes, when did she pick this up? Pearl's alibi, here we go. I just realized that I never asked you what you were doing at the time of the crime. And how the heck you got the key? Pearls, where were you and what were you doing when the murder happened? Ah. Well, what was doing? I wasn't doing anything. She's really bad at lying. You can whisper to me. I won't tell anyone else, I promise. Oh man, lock sick. I guess you can see through my lie, huh? Yeah, clearly. I can't lie to you, can I, Mr. Nick? It would appear we need more info, You really won't tell me what you were doing at the time of the murder. I'm sorry. But with the Magatama, I can unlock your Cyclops, right? Yes, what should I do? Should I tell you what my secret is? If you would just tell me, it would be easier for the both of us. I'm so nervous. Pearls is holding the key to this whole case. I can feel it. Speaking of keys, this one turned out to be quite important too. I didn't think it would literally be the key to today's trial though. So I can't tell anything. I can't even question her, what the heck? Oh, that's why. I'm just dumb, never mind. I'm dumb. Sorry, my brain wasn't properly, braining right, yeah. My brain wasn't braining. It is what it is. Now we can continue. The Magatama compels you. Okay, here we go. Pearl's alibi. Pearl. You have to tell me what you were doing when the murder happened, okay? But what if I just can't tell you what happened? And I'll guess what happened. How does that sound? What? You can do that? You'll tell me if I guess something right, won't you? Yeah. Now, when the murder was taking place, you were here, right? Probably winding away, right? You were here, weren't you? Pearls in the winding way. Oh wow, you got it. So, do you think you can tell me now? I'm sorry, not yet. Man, oh man, alright. What next? Okay, I think I know what you were doing there. Do you really know that much? Well, I am a lawyer, you know. Now, what was it Pearl was doing in the winding ways? Something to do with the key, right? So, I feel just a little better. Oh, you are a lawyer, but you're also still just a person after all. Oof. Sorry, I'll get it right this time. Okay, I think I know what you were doing there. Probably my van told her, I should investigate and gather some more clues before I try again. Yeah, we're gonna try. I'll let me do that bit, because I can for now. Everything else is kinda, I don't really know yet. But if I talk to Mystic, or if I talk to the girl, should be fine. Should be able to get a bit of more info. More info should be hopefully good, hopefully nice. I can only tell later though. Anyways, here, I'll get the winding way at least here. There it is, you were here. Yep. Man. Don't have enough info yet. Now we can save here. I'll talk to you later. For now, I'm gonna try and find some evidence here. Anyways, here. Of course, it's really empty. Training was supposed to be held today, but I guess it's already over. Looks like Morgan's here too, but she hasn't noticed me yet. What is she doing? It looks like she's talking to a picture, huh? Don't you see? Take a look around. Finally, my chance has come. I've waited for this day for so long. That's right, prepare yourself, dear Misty. What in the... Who's there? She's evil, I knew it. Oh, if it isn't Mr. Wright, just curious. Is that picture you were just looking at? Oh, the day I was at event, was it not? Good sir. I heard you did well. Oh, yeah, thank you. I am terribly sorry I could not attend the trial today. Please accept my apology. I had a previous engagement, as I had to watch over the trainees training today. I get the sense she really doesn't want to talk about the picture. All because the master can't be here with us, you understand? He's back. Yeah, she wants power for herself. And that is why a lowly branch family member such as myself must do this. What happened? Have you remembered anything about the murder? No, I told you everything I know already. Were you in this room the whole time Rada and I went to call the police? Yes, of course, I was by Mystic Maya's side the entire time. I performed the spirit severing technique and held her in my arms afterward. You said that yesterday as well. Did anything else happen? I would like to say more did, however. That is all that occurred. I was really hoping for some new info. I suppose nothing happened in the end, good sir. Sorry to have played on your hopes. Could you possibly be more patronizing? Training. So, do the students train every day? Yes, absolutely. They were given a day off, the day after the murder, of course, over. And I assume both Maya and Pearls went through this training. Mr. Wright. Yes. Wow, she got really scary. Real fast. How many times must I tell you before you understand, good sir? They are to be dressed as Mystic Maya and Mystic Pearl. Sorry, I meant Mystic Maya and Mystic Pearl. Wait, I'm sorry, but Mystic Pearl? Isn't that going a bit too far? Next question, please. Yeah. Oh man, she's really being a pain in the butt about this. Please remember to watch not only what you say, but how you say it, good sir. The master, here we go. So the master is Maya's mother, right? Mystic Misty, she is a brilliant medium. And where is she now? We are not sure. Not sure. About 16 or 17 years ago, Misty failed at channeling a spirit medium. And after that, she simply disappeared. I don't believe she will return to this village in any case, and in 4 years' time, her name will be forever erased from this village. Erased. A person who has been away from the village for over 20 years is considered dead. Oh, I see. And that is 4 years from now for her. When that happens, a new master will be appointed to Crane Village. And Mystic Maya was supposed to become the next master, however, assist, murder, I'm afraid. I must be imagining things. I thought she was laughing to herself for a second there. That is Mystic Maya's costume, isn't it? It's a shame. I never thought anything like that would happen to her. But we don't know that it was Maya that did it. Oh, or Mystic Maya. Do you ever listen to anyone other than yourself? Oh. Yeah. No one here, yep. Maybe she was doing the garden or whatever. The bedding is all laid out today too. Guess I'll leave them alone for now. Fine. This is the key to this room. That's right. But why do you have it, good sir? That I'm not telling. Return it at once. I can't. It's evidence after all. I think she knows exactly how important this key is to this murder. But what is this feeling I'm getting from her? It feels, I can't describe it. What do you think about this? I am terribly sorry, but I'm afraid my spiritual powers are not as strong as you might think. I really am terribly sorry, this has nothing to do with spiritual powers, Nothing here. What do you think about this? Oh. There are 6 parts to the current sacred writings. It thinks that this valued treasure of our village and Mystic Maya were both shot by a gun. Oh. Well, that's... Even if it was something that occurred during a channeling, it is an unforgivable act. Yeah, yum. Nope, nothing here, That is Mystic Maya before I applied the spirit severing technique. This picture, it was taken without my express permission. I knew allowing a person like her from the Heartland into our country was a bad idea. You do realize that the Heartland is a part of this country, right? That is Mystic Maya, yeah. Nothing there. Player badge. Oh, I always want to try every now and then. Nothing new, eh? Oh. I'm gonna have to try. I'm gonna have to try to find more info, fine. Yeah, I know. We have one. We need to find one more. Now we know where she was, yep. You gotta tell me, do you think you can tell me now? I feel like probably Morgan might have hand sent her off. So maybe I should look around a bit more, I don't know. I just don't think I have what I need. The problem, man, I don't think I have what I need. This case has had me out of the office most of the time. I can come back tomorrow. Helping Maya should be my top priority now. Maya will still be in questioning. She'll probably be done in a little bit. I'll come back later. I don't feel like I have enough evidence, man. The door that leads to the channeling chamber. The place where spirits of people meet. The iron in this door was tempered, making it very solid. But I guess it wasn't strong enough to withstand the phoenix. I guess it wasn't actually locked. If it wasn't actually locked the entire time, then right. Never looking door, broken, gets your body broken. It just seems weird that could have broke. Medium sits, I assume there are 4 panels drawn on the flooring, feel a little damp, probably from the humidity in the air. No matter what I do, my eyes keep getting drawn to the pool of blood. Yeah. Nothing around here, man. I'm pretty sure I already presented everything here, right? Presented that. Presented that. What would she be doing here? In the garden, with small lamp and traditional decoration. It's small to walk around in, although the incinerator piques my curiosity, yeah. The really old urn. There are ashes of a long-dead person, yep. I don't know, man. There has to be something I'm missing here, huh? Excuse me. Who am I talking to? There's no one here. No one here. The box in. Haha. I keep wondering about this box. I'm sure this wasn't here before the murder took place. It looks like a box for storing clothes. But it's pretty big for just clothes. It's mostly empty, but a few folded pieces of channeling costumes sit at the bottom. It's still charming to see a real sliding door like this in person. From here, I can see them winding away, and the little garden in the courtyard. This small alcove. I have no idea what it's supposed to mean or symbolize. If I had one of these in the office, it would end up as storage space, but here... Yeah, I already read this before as well. I mean, there has to be something here. There's got to be something here that she's doing that I don't know. Child, why not just tell me, child? It'd be so much simpler. No, whatever, fine. Gotta get some about this key, Pearls. You found it on the day of the murder, right? Yes. Now, where you found this key is very important. No, please tell me, Pearls. Where did you find this? I found it in the incinerator. The incinerator? Is she talking about the one in the garden? The door on it was a little open, so I took a peek. When was that? It was after the channeling, when everyone was in a panic. Mr. Nick. Yeah. Are you going to tell my mother? Oh, you mean, tell Morgan what you did? Yes. If she finds out that I was playing in the leftover trash, I'll get a spanking. Oof. Ah. Gotcha. Well, let's keep it a secret from her then, alright? Incinerator, huh? Sounds like a good place to search next. I don't really want to show her blood and guts here. I feel like that's a bad idea. Hey, there's someone by the incinerator. Oh, looks like they've noticed me, and they're now running at top speed towards me. Oh, hey. You're that dentist guy. Actually, it's Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Nice to see you again. Oh, real suave. So it's my turn. It's nice to see you too. So, what's up? You're all out of breath. And you mean... I'm just totally happy and totally excited to be here. I think I'll probably play until the court time, and we'll call it excited. I mean, there are so many things to see. It's the real deal here. Oh, really? For example, that urn over there. Do you know about it? All I see is an old, cracked piece of pottery. Oh, man. Sacred urn, sure. I am. Is there some sort of legend connected with that urn? Yeah, it's this village's treasure. Huh, didn't know that. And it's sealed inside that urn. What are you talking about? Amy Faye's spirit. Amy Faye, who's that? Geez, Mr. Smith. This was the program. Everyone knows the lady that founded the Korean channeling technique was Mystic Amy. You don't have to get upset with me, yeah. So, as long as her spirit, lives in that urn, the spiritual power of the Faye family will stick around. Isn't that totally romantic? So, eternal suffering, eternally trapped in a dark space, unable to leave. So everyone else has power? Seems kind of painful. Romantic, huh? If that turn is really as important as she says, it could be a vital clue. What happened? Ini, I want to ask you about the murder. Murder? Not to graze, remember? As if there's another one. Oh, that one. Like you should have said so in the first place, so... Like, I totally don't know anything because I was, like, sleeping in the side room. Well, that's not much help. Did you notice anything at all? Like, come on. What a total bore. I, like, totally have nothing to do with this, like, murder thing. Oh, yeah. You want to introduce Dr. Gray to Current Village? No relation? Sure. Even if you were only acquaintances, that still means you knew him. Furthermore, your sister, who died in that accident, was a nurse at his clinic. Traffic accident. Alright then. Why don't you tell me about your sister's fatal accident? Like, why? You think, like, it's got something to do, like, do with a murder? I don't know yet, but I'm trying to chase down every lead I can. I lied. I don't think we're doing every lock. Next lock we'll do, then we'll call it. We'll do a lock, then we'll call it. It's like locks. Like, what is it? Looks like I'm going to need something to pry our mouths open on this one. Not for now. So, there's a spirit in this urn, huh? All I see are a bunch of cracks. But I guess maybe the spirit could live in the space between the cracks, huh? Looks like something's written on it. I am. Huh, weird. Secret urn added to the court record. That's right. Pearl said she found this key inside the incinerator. I guess I should take a look inside for myself. This is from Maya's costume. There's blood on it. A tiny bit, but still. Claw scrap added to the court record. On burned remains found inside the garden incinerator, small amount of blood is on it. So, someone tried to burn this. And this key was also found in there. I get the feeling this incinerator played a crucial part in this murder. I want to do one lock before we're done for today. Just one lock, man, one lock. It's all I'm asking. Well, if you already know what she was doing, she was playing in the trash, man. You know what she was doing. She said it herself. She was playing in the trash. For the alibi. Here we go. Okay, finding a way. Here we go. Winding away. There it is. Winding away. You were here, weren't you, in the winding away? Yep. Yeah. That's an option here. Maybe the sacred urn. We'll try it here. Don't. Oh, man. Oh, we're gonna get it here. Actually, I should do that multiple times. You're me. Oh, whatever. I saved like an idiot. Okay, out of curiosity here. How far back is this here? How far back is it? Oh. Here we go. Oh. Okay, there we go. There's one. I gotta do this all over again. Gotta do this all over here again. I mean, we already did it one time, so I don't need to worry about it too much. Let's go skip through all of it. I refuse. I don't like losing progress, man. I hate losing progress. It annoys me big time. Or getting screwed over. There we go. If everything, get back to where it was. I'll get back. No, because I know her reasoning as well. It just doesn't work. We continue. Grab that as well. Why can't you say she's playing in the incinerator, man? She was just playing in the incinerator, or whatever. Birthday, you can actually skip quickly. Let's start spamming the button here. What happened here? We can just skip it all. We already did it. Oh man, it's here again. Okay, now we're back to where we were. Well, basically back to where we were. And one thing I didn't do is this. Now we're good. Okay, let's see here, honestly, I'm gonna see what our locks are first here. Oh, the tape. There we go, now we're fine. Now we present here. Try to get the info out. Traffic accident, here we go. Please tell me about the traffic accident. Oh, like, whose accident? Your sister's accident, naturally. Yeah. So, like, that Dr. Grey guy made my sister fall asleep. And, like, that's all I have to say about that. Interesting. And he just asked whose accident. Which means she must know something about another person's accident. Alright, let's change the topic then. How about you tell me about a certain other person's accident? Oh, another person's accident? Like, you got someone in mind? Oh wow, so like, that person had a car accident too? You can't tell me you don't know. Like, how would I know if that person, like, had an accident? Oh. Besides, like, I'm an occult fan, not an ambulance chaser like you. What do you mean? Oh, nope. Nope, not that. I should have a backup, like, in case I gonna end up saving on it. Or, myself. That's my backup point. There we go. What accident do I have in mind? Whatever, fine. Let's see if she knows anything here. Like, I'm really sorry, but... oh, whatever. Oh, she don't know this stuff, man. Wait. How do we have two pairs? How the heck do we have two pairs of stuff, man? I know what she was out to. She's playing with the garbage. How do I prove it, man? Amy Faye. Korean channeling technique. Founder. Legend says her soul sealed in the sacred urn. Yes, technically she could be out there to try and converse with that person, maybe. I just want to do this before we're done. I want to get, like, you know, a good point to be like, hey, I want to break a chain. I want to break it. Yep, winding away. Try again. Amy Faye, here we go. Wrong, ain't it? So. Okay, I'm gonna keep doing this over and over and over again until I find it, right? I know what she was doing. She's looking at trash. She was grabbing trash from the incinerator. So. Well. This sucks, man. You know, she was playing with the garbage, but I can't say what. Nope, doesn't work. I was wondering if I could just say her. I feel like I don't have what I need though, man. I don't think I have what I need. No, oh, heck nah, heck nah. I really wish those were switched, but whatever. Can I present anything else here? So, you like things about the spirit channeling too? The current sacred writings are on this folding screen. No, that's what's written on it. There are 6 lines to the sacred writings. Cleanse thy soul. Open the door to the spiritual realm beyond. Converse with the departed. Cast on thy self-protection. Maintain the spell. Release the spell. So basically, this has nothing to do with the murder. Well, that's super. Yeah, I know, she's playing in the garbage. Good old peek. No. Find out that I was playing in the leftover trash. I'll get a spanking. Yeah, I know. We're gonna search there, I'm sure it is helpful to you in some way, but I'm still in training, so I don't know anything about it. I'm really deeply sorry. No, it's okay. I shouldn't have shown you something so trivial anyway. I'm very sorry. It feels so weird talking to a kid like this. I don't think you should show that to a kid. But... on second thought, showing her this picture might cause severe trauma. Thought about it. Oh man. Severe trauma again. That's a mistake, Maya's. I should have shown her something this violent. Is that blood? It's nothing, really. Just forget you ever saw this, okay? What was I thinking? I can't show stuff like this to a child. Well, I can. I've seen this knife before. Really? Where? My kitchen. Oh, that's right. This knife belongs to the Fays. I was gonna cut up some apples for you later, Mr. Nick. Okay, thanks. You're the gun. Yeah, never mind. I can't show it. Fine. Okay, nothing here for now. For now. We'll talk to you later. Actually, no. Maybe she's here now. Maybe. I'm gonna check again. Oh, I haven't done this yet. Let her be here now, please. Oh, there we go. Hey, Nick, I've been waiting. Okay, there we go. Thank you. Hey, Nick, I've been waiting. You look so hopeless, yeah. So, how was it? What did you find out? Well, I found a few things. Is it so bad that you can't even look me in the eye? I just need a little more time. It'll all come together by tomorrow, I promise. I'm sorry, Nick. Every time I see you, all I do is cause trouble. This might be a good time to call it, actually. Yeah. I didn't get to do the locks like I wanted, but yeah, whatever. Whatever. In any case, guys, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all later. Peace out, and have a good one. Goodbye.